Hey, this is Raspberry Rolling Public Radio. We're playing Fate. This is Anne's game, and I don't remember the exact title of it.
Aphrodite's Diadem.
Okay. And we're all ancient Greek demigods and heroes and whatnot.
Except for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone's actually a demigod.
Okay, well, I think there was
personages. We are all august
heroes.
Personages of the ancient world.
You all chose brainy folks, as did I, except mine's actually real. So
Odysseus. Yeah, exactly. I was kind of like, wait, what is
I
this?
was
Hey, we should introduce ourselves before we start meta talking about ourselves. Sean, go first, because you're a special snowflake.
Yeah.
I will be playing Herodotus, the father of history, from Halicarnassus.
I am Odysseus from that French cartoon, Odysseus 31. No. I'm that guy that don't.
I think it was actually called Ulysses 31.
Oh, wow! Sorry.
Thank you.
I've been at sea a long time. I've been heat stroke.
Set by space sirens, apparently.
That's what happens when you drink the salt water.
Yeah, exactly. Very good.
So
also those poppies, dim poppies.
Yeah, I will be playing Daedalus, the
No, what was the eternal?
Hence, lotus eaters.
Lotus eaters. Okay.
Poppies are the Wizard of Oz, man.
Okay, so
I mean, inadvertently Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
So, he's in decent company.
tomato. Anyway,
I'm playing some guy named Daedalus. He has a thing about mazes,
Or
I
as
guess.
Bill likes to call him.
Dateless! Thank you, autocorrect. Well, I'll have to comment with the story about that. Yeah, such as is.
Quick, no, we're just getting this over right now because we're going to keep going back.
Okay.
We were choosing characters. I was using I was speaking into my phone, and it auto-corrected Daedalus as Dateless, and then sent it. Thanks, thanks, Facebook Messenger.
With that.
Fuck you all.
Jeez, voice recognition. Screw you for not recognizing ancient Greek names. God.
No shit.
Yeah.
Siri should be able to do that.
Bill.
Yeah, I am playing Tiresias, the blind seer, which means I am cranking my railroad cart down the road right now.
At least
And in a stroke of irony, Bill will be the one that has previously gender swapped instead of Aaron.
and
For your
In character.
Exactly.
So am I the only one with an actual weapon? Because
No, I have a walking stick.
I have a stylus.
All right, so
I got a
I think
roll.
Daedalus has a slingshot.
It worked for Caesar,
Yeah.
even though that's Roman.
Yeah, I have a slingshot.
I
So.
think weapons based on how skilled you were. So a higher shoot score gave you a bow, whereas a lower shoot score gave you a slingshot.
I build the Doom weapons. I don't fire them.
Should we go over our stunts and things?
we can just pull those up in game.
Yes, when
Okay.
you want to use them,
It was-
you can describe.
Also, normally in Fate, you can since we have an open stunt slot, we can come up with that slot during that stunt during the game. So it'd be like, oh, I should have a bonus for doing this. Then you just describe it, and we can figure out the rules for it. So that's how Fate works. Anyway,
Yay, narrative systems. Yay.
Okay. So some things that are a little bit different about this game. I mean, it's based on Fate Core. What you might notice, I think Tiresias 1 has a skill that is piety. That has replaced the drive skill. Piety is going to represent your loyalty and service to the gods. You'll use it in dealings with the gods. For instance, if you're trying to convince them, I am but a worm, and I'm here to serve you. You have to
We're
roll
not
piety for that.
worthy.
Yeah.
can I use deceive
Oh,
for that?
God, you are so
You want to try to deceive them?
Yeah.
Oh, you can if you want.
Looks the Greek gods will play along.
Yeah, that worked out great for,
Sisyphus.
Yes.
I said play along, not delude
Yeah.
themselves.
If you want to be sincere, you want to use piety.
Okay.
In addition to your fate points, you're going to have
By
piety
God.
points. They're going to represent your
He was the
relationship
one that-
with specific gods or goddesses, and hence your access to them. If you have 1 point, you can call on the service of a god or goddess in his or her temple or a significant location. If you have 2, you can call on them anywhere. On your sheets, you'll also notice you have a patron. Your patron is going to give you 1 piety point, and you'll also get a +1 bonus in rolling with your patron. And now if you're attacking them, you don't get that bonus, of course.
Weird.
But in just dealings with them, you can lose your patron. so don't do anything to upset them.
So is the patron just another character that we're giving his money, or is it actually a god?
It's your god.
It's a god.
patron god.
So
Okay.
I will give you your little points now.
Okay.
Tiresias has Dionysius. Herodotus, you are Hermes, right?
Yep.
There you go. Odysseus is Athena.
Woo!
And Daedalus is Hephaestus. There you go.
Also dateless.
You're just going to grind this into the ground, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh,
Tonight, the
whole
part of Tom
scene,
will be
I know
played by Bill.
Listeners can't see this, but we have this map of
Yeah.
southern and central Greece.
We'll take
So
pictures of it,
everything
so.
will take place. Assume that you can travel freely anywhere. If you are traveling through areas like Arcadia or Messenia, where there's not many cities in between, you will have to stop and search for food and water. Otherwise, you can travel anywhere on the map. Picture a montage, filmed in New Zealand.
Travel by map.
Travel across.
Moving right along.
It's very Lord of the Rings helicopter shot of us running.
And as far as metagaming goes, if it pertains to knowledge about the gods, that's fine. I'm going to assume you're good Greeks and you know about your gods. If you want to know something about mortals, though, or their deeds, you have to use something like contacts or lore. Yes, Sean.
Which is me.
I think some other people also have contacts and lore.
I've got a 3 in lore.
Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Does anyone have any questions about any of that?
So I don't have. I just saw. So I don't see anything specifically listed piety on mine. So do I not? I just have faith.
You would just roll it at a mediocre.
Okay. To 0. All
I
right.
mean,
Yes.
Well, you get
But
a
see,
one.
like piety points.
You get a
Okay.
1 when dealing with your patron.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
piety as a skill, and then
Okay.
there's piety points.
Okay, so those are two different things.
Yes.
All right.
The points are how you connect with the gods. Not just
Is that
any
just
mortal
equal to
gets to go
my-
talk to whoever they want to.
So do piety points replace fate points, or do they?
You have both fate
Okay.
points and piety.
So where's piety points on there?
You can just use
It's your
the
little
little
dinkus.
square.
You
Oh,
get
okay,
this
it is the square. Okay.
Yes.
This where it's
All
all
right.
right. But yeah, in terms of the gods too, with Odysseus, they keep just punching him around. Or in my case, I lost somebody. They gave me okay, you lost a nephew. Here's immortality. Screw you.
To be fair, it really was Icarus' fault.
It was, but he
There's a whole song about it.
You know, you also killed somebody.
later on.
You killed your nephew.
Later on.
This
So you
is
were
after that. This is-
exiled from Athens.
Later on.
That's
No.
before the labyrinth.
That already happened.
Yeah. This is.
I thought that happened after the last.
This is like our all-star.
That's why
game.
you went to.
It's been a while since I had the story, but okay.
This is post-season, all right? Like all of our stories. I assume. So I've got
this is
back.
actually League of Extraordinary Gentlemen Greek myth.
I overthrew a tyrant with my historical documents.
Assuming you got back
and
to
stuff.
Penelope and you're
Are you
not
still
just
writing
on
about giant
another
ants?
side mission.
That was my favorite bit of his writing.
Them, with screenwriting credit to Herodotus.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So as I messaged you earlier, you just all discovered a note on your person. You don't know how you got it. And it just said to meet on this day at noon at Athens Agora. And it was signed with H. So I'm assuming you all went
Yeah.
to the Athens Agora. Agora is kind of like a market meeting place. It is bustling as usual, and most people are shopping or engaged in conversation, with the exception of a few who are loitering near the fountain, apparently waiting for someone.
Okay.
So that is all of you.
All right.
Shortly, a towering hooded figure limps through the crowd. Despite his unusual size and labored gait, he moves unnoticed, except for by yourself and the waiting strangers. He approaches you and drops his hood, revealing a scarred, irregular face. So you have come.
Yes. There's the king. Being a king is pretty easy, actually. Like I just tell people what to do, and they do it. So
I go where the story is.
I have a lot of free time, is what I'm saying.
And I guess you're all I could get.
Don't make me wield the stylus at you.
I ended the Trojan War. I mean, no.
I
it's fine.
assume you know who I am.
Managed to put
Do
it
I?
together,
Can I make a
yes.
roll? What would this be?
You're comparing me to a mortal.
No, I was asking him.
I assume. Do I recognize
You can
this?
recognize it.
I was assuming I recognized
As your
it.
patron.
So
It is Hephaestus. I have called you here. I have a job for you all. I have lost something very valuable to me, and I desire that you go and retrieve it for me.
I don't know if we can help in that department. You might want to... Oh, never mind.
Of course, well, I can. I mean, I am a king.
I'm usually good about hiding things.
No, like
Okay.
story, soap opera.
What have you lost, my lord?
I created this diadem. I spent years and years working on it.
Oh, the diadem. Okay.
You know of my diadem?
I've heard stories.
Can I roll?
No, don't. That's what he wants you to do.
Can we roll lore to see if we actually had heard of it?
You should not have heard of it. This is
I have
something the
really
gods would know about.
ridiculously high lore, though.
All right.
Well, wouldn't Bill's character be the one who would know what it was? Because he's like, he saw the.
A fucking prophet.
Yeah.
created it to give to my Aphrodite, who has not spoken to me in many, many years. And I would like you to find it. It was stolen from my workshop. I do not know how it was stolen, but it surely had to be a god or a goddess. No mortal could sneak in without me knowing.
Well, I mean, your workshop is in Olympus. Right?
Festus, we'll take your job, and don't call me Shirley.
Of course, do you have any clues? Do you have any idea of who might have taken it?
I do not know. I mean, Hermes is always up to mischief, and
Hey, he's a good guy.
many of the gods dislike me. They're not very nice to me.
That's
Well, they're
true.
jealous. I mean,
They're jealous?
well, I mean, you do have the most beautiful wife. No, about it all the
That is true. If only she would talk to me.
And your mother
Well-
is queen of the gods.
Not
And you have all that really cool stuff.
to strain impropriety, my lord, but how that's like? Do you know if anybody was courting your wife actively?
He gets very quiet.
We all take about
There you go.
We all take 3 steps away
And
from
they all
Daedalus.
moved away from him on the Group W bench.
Who might want to impress her?
Since you
We are.
have been
They are the
faithful
Greek gods. Like,
to me, Daedalus, you may not have heard that Ares courted my wife,
oh yeah.
and that is the reason why she has not spoken with me since the incident where I trapped them in a net for all the gods to see and laugh at.
Heard about that
Have you?
from my patron.
So I've
Hermes is kind of a
course,
gossip.
he's such a gossip.
Hermie is a big gossip. He likes to spread the news everywhere.
But no one's really talking
my-
to me. Everyone's, of course, sides with Aphrodite. And
Oh, my
Ares.
me. You would not believe what I just heard.
Well, you are quite wise, Festus, to bring a prophet to aid you in your quest. Do you have any?
Buttering me
soothsaying-
up again, huh?
Yeah. Well, but you're so wise and forced.
Meanwhile-
how's it going to work out with my son? By the way, no. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted.
So the great heroes like to kiss each other's butts on
called
a regular
networking.
basis.
It's the basis of
I'm
good
writing
kinship.
my histories.
Anyway, is there any prophecy you could to guide us in the right direction?
Do.
Sure. Can I roll piety to?
What do you... Are you wanting to ask him something? And
Yeah.
you can get more details out of him?
Who stole the crime? Beautiful.
Oh
Because
no,
he
no!
doesn't
I'm
know.
just seeing if I can get a bolt out of the blue.
Oh,
I don't know if you want to burn out of the blue in a Greek myth game.
Yeah, they are
Heyo.
kind of literal.
Yeah.
He will suggest Athena is very wise and insightful.
Yeah.
You might speak to her.
+5 insightful.
Yeah, we could pray to at her temple.
And her temple is here in town.
Okay. Well, yeah, I should go pray and make sacrifice.
If I also may
Get it.
ask another question, what was the diadem? What were you crafting it out of?
Only the finest metals. It looks like little stars on tiny filaments that hover and twinkle and seem to encircle the wearer's head.
Wow.
So it.
Gorgeous crown, worthy only the most beautiful woman in the world.
Wow.
So items only mined by that's like the gods then.
Oh yes, you will know when you see it that it is not made by mortals.
To look upon the method of its forging will shatter your mind.
TM Hephaestus.
You know, I've heard Aphrodite is really into fair trade stuff now, so it's not like mined by exploited people, citizens in the underworld, right?
Of
Like,
course.
Okay, yeah. Because I know they're really like, oh, those metals mined from by the dead that are being punished. Those are really not.
So no blood immortal diamonds.
Exactly. All right. Well, I will go to Athena's temple and pray. I should be doing that anyway.
I will tag along because I'm into
As
whatever.
will I.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
and you get another piety point for Hephaestus. I'm looking
Yeah.
at the Steve.
Really?
Do you get it or do I get it?
After
It's the
after
groups.
directly
You're
asking
going
him
to
if his
share-
wife was getting some on the side.
Oh, so it's a group
Wow.
resource.
It's a group.
It's a group resource.
Yes. So yeah, it doesn't necessarily.
I build
have
awesome
to be
things, therefore I get a word in every once in a while.
But yeah, that was a little on the
AKA
line.
fuck social skills.
You know what normally happens to mortals that do things as well as the gods or think they do?
Hephaestus doesn't have any followers, so he doesn't want to lose.
That's true.
Plus, his followers are
I'm
going.
your only bad.
Hephaestus needs prayer.
Okay, so
Bad.
Daedalus is the crazy mad scientist inventor guy of ancient Greek myth. He would be the one to ask a question like that. So yeah, like, was she seeing anyone else?
And Daedalus, so are you going with them to the temple?
Yep.
Yes, I will.
You realize that you are exiled from Athens.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to do about that?
Oh, how did you just sneak into town?
So, I can actually do that. However, I can go to at least give a little bit. How much money do we have, by the way?
It's based on your resources skill. Do you have resources?
You can have a small amount of money.
Small amount.
Everyone can have a small
I could probably go over at least
I'm
to the
pretty highly
market and
leveraged.
craft myself a
gonna
decent
store an
disguise of
I
a
go
beggar.
Okay.
You're not Tom. You're not rolling.
All right. That negates it, so I got a 3 on that.
A 3? Yes,
Yes.
you have a pretty good disguise. Your crafting skills
So, get
are
a.
great. So you'll be.
Since I'm with another blind man, I'll actually get another sheet to put over my eyes that I can barely see through and tap along.
All right.
Entreating.
Alone if
Oh, I have
you
a
feel like a room
Yeah.
without a roof.
So, oh yeah, that murder thing. That's
What? Oh.
Wait, are you upset about one murder? Like,
Here is Athena's temple.
Yeah.
Look at the tablet,
is it
which
tablet?
works too.
Is that an iPad mini?
It's a
Or-
tablet. Yeah.
Okay.
Samsung. So.
All right.
Okay. So you're going into
it's made of
her
clay.
temple, Parthenon?
Yeah. Thanks, random servant. All right, so we will go there.
I'm etching.
All right.
I'll make an offering. I will use resources skill to make an appropriate offering. 2. What is it? 2. What kind of offering do I have available?
That's a pretty nice offering.
Yeah.
Can I tack on piety to point out to him that he's about to offer exactly the wrong thing?
What? I ate to worship it.
Athena is his patron.
Gee.
That is my patron.
So
What's your piety again?
I don't have piety,
Exactly.
but I have money.
But
and
Athena really
I won
likes him.
Yeah, I won a
So,
war through
be-
cleverness.
and you had communications with her before.
Yeah.
So when you come in and call, she enters a statuesque, great-eyed woman in a helmet and armor. She's like, "Oh, Odysseus, so good to see you.
Almost-
How may I be of service?"
O most noble and wise of all the gods of Olympus, we have been asked by the smith, Hephaestus, to find the diadem that he had been crafting. It was stolen from his workshop. And as mere humble servants of the gods, we are of course obliged to undergo this noble quest. But we have no idea who or what may have taken the object, because obviously mortals are not allowed in Olympus, and so only a god or other divine being could have possibly stolen in there. Do you have any idea where we should first go to look for this?
I will think on it, but I would ask that you do a favor
Of course.
Oh crap! A side quest.
Yeah.
Odysseus, I know you've been through much, but if your comrades could prove
Yeah.
their heroism and goodness of heart, I would like
Sure, none of
you.
you served in the military, yeah. Bunch of hippies.
There's a
Hey, I overthrew a tyrant, damn it.
but not here. There's a beast that has
what
been
have you done for me
attacking
lately?
passerbys that come to and from the city, and the commerce has suffered drastically. So I would like you to slay this beast, and when you have done so, I will certainly try to help you as best I can.
What is
Your
this
quest.
beast?
It is a lion known as the Athenian lion.
Didn't somebody take care of that? No.
That was the Numidian lion.
Is this a cousin? Okay. Is it also impervious to harm? Like.
As far as I know, this is just a regular lion.
Okay, well that's. Yeah.
Oh my god, more lions.
We've had bad experiences with lions.
Where are all these lions coming from?
Roar.
There were some crazy people who tried to keep them as pets.
They have metatextually escaped the movie and infected all other forms of fiction.
Also out of character, there's hordes of lions in red markets.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that escape from the zoo and
Oh.
become feral.
So,
Or so.
given that lions are a tawny color, rather
Yeah.
yellowish, and that they are also referred to as the king of beasts,
Yeah.
wouldn't it make sense that they were infecting multiple vectors of fiction?
Yeah, I see what you did there. Well, we will go. They can draw its attention, and then I can shoot it with my bow.
Perhaps it would be good to collect some info from the travelers
To see where
that have faced this lion to see if we could get any information about it.
what times the attacks
Sure.
occurred, where
Any
we will
lore
do
about the
this.
beast, or
Well, I know that it is on the path coming out of Athens. Well, there's not paths on that map.
out of Athens.
Headed in the road towards Thebes. It is not directly outside the gates, but around the woods, outside of the city. It usually attacks at night, but there have been attacks during the day as well.
against what types of commerce, or is it just anybody?
Just anyone passing by. It usually does shy away from large groups of kind of more armed men. Don't usually have problems, but most of the people coming through don't have armed men protecting them. So
Are there
it is
any-
of concern.
Survivors from these attacks we could talk to?
Oh yes, I do believe that there are some survivors in the town.
If not,
you would like to
how
talk
would
to
we
them?
know there's a lion?
By the mauled corpses outside the gate.
Well, that could be a bear or a sphinx,
You may go
or
speak
an
to them if
ogre,
you like, or I can
or a cyclops.
Did you say
take you
sphinx?
to the gates of the city right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It sat outside of Thebes.
I know. I heard that. No, I know.
Sounds good.
All right. Yes.
Please take me to these mere mortals that I might learn more.
I look forward to shedding the blood of my foes once again.
I would like to write some things down first.
A last will and testament? I mean, no, you'll
But
be
he's
fine.
talking about the lion. What, are you going to interview the lion?
No, I'm going to interview the survivors.
So you want to interview the
He
survivors?
wasn't saying he was going to kill the survivors.
You never know with him.
Good point.
I mean, 1 minute it's a party, the next minute everybody's dead.
Look, I understand. The reason I'm doing this for Hephaestus is I know what it's like when other guys are hitting on your wife. So, like, you just see. Honestly, he's handling it a lot better than I am.
I think you can have a big point for that.
All right.
At this point,
So she will
I've
take
given
you,
my-
if you wish to, equivalent of a tavern in Athens, and
So I have-
introduce you to
There'll be
look at
rapport
my
to.
list of names here. Of
you have rapport?
Well, or I could do it as lore since I'm writing the histories as my goal, and so I'm recording the annals about this
How
lion.
about
Well, I mean, like.
Actaeon?
What?
We can talk to Actaeon.
Actaeon. Really?
Yeah.
More than one person has that name.
True. Okay. We'll see how this goes.
Like for Jim.
So, Actaeon,
Yes.
I hear from Athena that you have survived an attack by the Athenian lion. I am
have.
looking to record.
Do you see the scar?
Oh, I do.
Brody, you lived.
Writes many things down on a play tablet with stylus. I'm seeking to record stories about the beast in my annals before some hero eventually destroys it. So, could you tell me more about the beast? Any possible weaknesses it might have, or
It is a mighty beast.
its typical way of attacking?
It has big teeth and big claws.
Yes.
It attacks with its teeth and its claws. I did notice, I tried to fend it off, and the more damage I did to it, the more frenzied it became, and the more powerful its attacks seemed to be.
I see. So the more you hit it, the crazier it gets.
Yes, so you
Like
must be
any
quick.
cat.
And
Okay.
decisive.
Okay. So does it have any... How were you able to get away?
I was able to kick some sand into its eyes, and it was momentarily blinded.
That's not where I thought she was going with the word kick, but okay. Go ahead.
And then I came to the wall. And then I ran away.
So would you say that it might still be partially blinded?
This was dust. I highly doubt it.
It retained the ability to blink.
No chance of infection?
I do not know of these matters.
Oh, okay.
And on the nights,
Couple thousand years
what
since
what
theory.
time did the attacks happen? Were they during
This
the day?
attack was at dusk.
At dusk.
It's crepuscular.
What were you trying to transport to Thebes at the time?
Oh, I was just on foot.
Oh, so
I was
you were
just
a
traveling
walking
to
beast.
Athens.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Meeting up with my hunting club.
Oh,
I have one idea. We could try. We could try either to trap it or to deceive it by, for example, I'm trying to think of something we could disguise, but. Yeah.
So what? You want to construct a large wooden side of beef?
No, that'd be silly.
Or a giant female lioness.
Something that's actually covered. I'm actually thinking of another folktale. Something covered in tar, so that when the lion grabbed onto it, it would be.
I knew this was coming, but I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, it would be stuck, and then we.
so perhaps a female lion?
Very good, very good. Yeah.
Dale doesn't know a lot about this.
So
I'm not sure he knows a lot about females, but
I do.
that's what we have Tiresias for.
yeah, it's a team effort. So I can help with the disguise. You can help with the tar, or some way to restrain it, and then you can come up with a consulting to make
Yeah.
sure it is
Feminine enough.
Yes.
Well-
exactly.
Or instead of the female that's like female lion simulacron that made out of tar that you want. As Daedalus eats while he's talking because he just doesn't care. Sorry.
That wasn't even your order of bread. Like, where did you even get that?
I have my ways.
You don't want to know where he pulled that out.
Why don't we actually set up a false victim it can attack instead?
How
And
is your
then
beard so orange? Cheetos haven't even been invented.
Something tells me that the female lion is
Ella's
going to
upping
draw
you,
more
man.
likely than food. I'm not 100% sure on
I thought
this.
about a victim, but like, what would be something that we would travel, but then we cover it?
Sex or food? Sex or
But
food.
the idea
Pretty
is
much
that
on
it's
the same
covered in
level of
tar.
Maslow's hierarchy.
Yeah. The female lion it would be drawn to, and don't even cover it in tar. We could just build a pit over it, and as soon as it gets near, it falls through the pit.
Use a tiger trap on a lion?
Yeah, exactly.
or there's another option that's like we can say, if you want to set this other trap up, I can scout ahead, have a container, a bucket, or a bag of tar ready, and just drop it on him.
Couldn't you scout ahead with the current trap too?
Wait. Do you actually have wings?
I've always had those.
Okay.
I reconstructed them. They're a sound design.
Really?
Why would I give them up?
Actually, after that,
Again, it's a sound design. Not my fault he did not read the warning label.
all right.
Really? That's what your lawyers are going with?
That's what I'm going with.
I think you being a bombardier is less. That could be the plan B.
Realize if you're flying, your
Yeah.
hands are not free. You cannot drop things while you're flying.
I can put them
Coach, no, you're flying
That could
like
be a stunt.
this.
He learned how to.
endless maneuvering.
Yeah.
So what? That's a stunt? Opposable toes?
Yes.
No, I actually created
He is
claws.
dateless, so...
Why did I choose this character?
I say that's more of a plan B. Let's first stick with the whole pit trap.
Fine, I give you innovation. You want to go with tar lion.
I think the
Tar
female
lion
line is pretty innovative here. It's creative. It has tar. It has love story. It's good.
Yeah,
Great.
it's got a narrative.
It'll have
That is
murder.
the definition of
With
innovation.
the tar, it's
apparently.
flammable. So if we can just throw a torch on it, we don't have to waste an arrow.
Boy, the sirens did a number on you, didn't they?
It was 7 years, man. You don't know.
Sorry, this is gonna be an entire
what time of
game.
day
Let's
is it?
figure
Is
out.
it still morning?
Well, you met Festus at noon, so it's like afternoon.
Okay. So we have some. So he seems to only go out towards dusk. So, or I mean, I guess people haven't mentioned that. If we would go out as a group to build. Well, first we should build the lion, and then in the morning we can go out and dig the pit, and then just put the lion on. And just wait. And somewhere in the woods, but near. Like, how far away are the woods? Are they within sight of the city walls?
You can see them.
Okay. So, put it somewhere in the woods, but near enough that we could actually see, or if something's happened.
Well, along the path where it would be
near the path, not directly.
Oh yeah, it's like off the beaten, near enough to the path where it looks like somebody is just walking or travel. That's like traveling off the side, but it won't encounter a lot of the other people on the road. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so
Time is of the essence. We need to build it before dusk.
I will disguise master.
So
I'm trying to alter another's appearances by turning a
Log.
So you build
log
one?
into a
Okay.
female lion. Yeah.
So I'll help with crafting on that and spend a fate point. So.
Let's see here.
Make sure
So
we
I
do.
get a 5/7. Because deceiving is my best skill.
It's a very realistic female lion.
Yeah.
All right,
Daedalus
and
has built the female.
and
Okay. That's
and
good.
I that's like, and I got a 4
That's
on that with my
Pygmalion.
fate point, so
All right.
it has that and 1 hit point, so they can't take much damage.
Well, it's not supposed to. We didn't make a real lion.
We don't need to keep him distracted that long.
Yeah, I feel like our plan has failed if they got that far.
Or succeeded beyond our wildest imaginations.
Yeah, we're supposed to kill the lion. Like, anyway.
Now you've made more lions. It turns on. It's just like Jurassic World.
I'm really amazed if if that happened. Like, yeah.
Greek myth.
All right, fair enough. But Zeus isn't involved, so I don't know how that would work. So, yeah. So, do we want to try and sneak it out tonight, or wait until morning?
Well, again,
We could just throw it
because
out.
we're at probably it's like late afternoon, evening once we've completed it.
Yeah.
So
It
the
would be-
female lion's on top of the pit. It's going to
So
jump
you
it.
built a pit.
Okay.
Can you describe this pit?
Circular.
A honey trap?
The
Actually, no, it contains nothing, so it cannot be described.
Is this like deep enough that you just want to cover the lion's head, or you want it to be very, very deep?
very deep,
With
so they can't climb
spikes
out.
on the bottom.
Very deep. That is
no,
going to
no
take a very long time to dig.
Well, not with spikes. Like, we could actually
just
just cover. We could just dump tar at the bottom of the pit, so he gets stuck to it. So he can't climb
the
out.
tar.
Yeah.
We
Well,
like the
I
tar.
don't want him to get away.
It's a good plan. I
Yeah.
understand.
So it's just procuring the tar.
Yeah.
I can't talk tonight. Procuring the tar
Where are you
and
going to get this tar?
I will go to the market and buy it. Resources. Wow.
Wow.
You're 4.
Holy
Well,
crap.
I'm going to say I
Yeah.
lots
You
of
have all the tar.
Yeah.
You bought
Lord
all the tar
Odysseus,
you
one
need.
star, bring it out!
Multiple amphora of tar.
Okay.
You are the Marlboro hero, apparently.
So yeah, we'll just cover the pit with tar, or the bottom of the pit with tar, and just cover and. But the idea is to make the false top of it to look strong enough to support the statue, but weak enough that if another heavy weight was put on it, it would collapse.
The wooden lion will obviously weigh less than a real lion.
Yeah.
So once the lion jumps...
Well, it can't. So it has to be like it's just strong enough to support the statue or the fake lion, not strong enough to support anything else, really. So as soon as the lion jumps on,
Well, yeah. Critically, you could support something that wasn't moving on just like a few thin supports, which you then cover up with stuff.
all right.
Okay,
So,
sounds good.
unless it magically shimmies out there on the.
It could be.
Steps in just the right places.
Oh, I
With
see
velvet
what you tried to do there.
For all we know, this is Zeus. That is just out on a bender.
That's not going to end well for us then.
No, well,
Spenders really don't usually start with killing people.
Yeah, but still,
That actually sounds more like Dionysus.
Yeah.
no.
Okay, so you did this all night. I'm guessing
Yeah,
you were working on this all night.
All day.
All
Yeah.
day.
well, it was about like 3 or
We were
4
in
in
the
the afternoon.
afternoon.
It's going to take a long time to dig a pit big enough for the lion to fall into.
Yeah.
And he's blind, so he needs a little help.
You can dig. How hard is it to dig a hole?
Well, I was taking care of
Stand here.
that.
Here's a shovel. Dig.
Well, no, you're a prophet. Are we going to be successful on this? No, because prophecies are vague.
Meanwhile, I'm not making much progress digging with my stylus. So.
Fine, Odysseus and I will do it. Oh wait, Odysseus is the king. He's too good for this. Fine.
Yep. It's all
If
up
he
to
wants to assume, just let him assume.
So, once you have your fake lion set up, where are you going to be?
We'll wait across the way. We'll actually wait just outside the woodlands. Sort of hunker down.
I was hoping we'd wait atop the walls of Thebes.
Yeah.
Well,
You're still in Athens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I thought on the road where it was attacking.
It's
just
like
out
on the road towards Thebes, but it's out.
Anyone invents binoculars?
So it's
we can
exit
watch it.
425.
Actually, if you want to, because I get a bonus on my stealth checks when I'm using the wings, so I could fly around observing what's going on without being seen.
All right.
If I keep high enough to look.
So
like
we'll
a
wait
bird.
at the city wall, and he will just make.
And I can
air
have a mirror in
salutes.
my hand, so once it is, I can probably just shine it towards your
So
direction
he can
and
just
signal
be
you in.
flying around like a vulture.
That's actually accurate.
No,
He's
is
mostly
it in the
just going to
woods that you
glide.
put this trip?
Yeah. We'll put it
Then
in the
he
woods.
won't be able to see it.
Well, I thought it was like on the edge, so I could actually.
It'll be in a clearing. In
Okay.
The woods. Like, I mean, is the forest so dense that there's no clearings, or are
There's some clear.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
want to make sure.
Okay, no, that's fine. So yeah, it will be in a clearing in the woods. He will be our spotter, and we'll be waiting the city wall to see if it works.
Okay.
And then if it doesn't work, we'll burn the forest down. Wait, no, that's Plan C.
That's more like Plan.
No, I actually like
People
that
appreciate
plan.
it if you burn their forest down.
Yeah, they probably need it to not die in the
Yeah.
winter.
That's Plan Action, Professor. We don't
giving
go with
you a
that for a
little-
reason.
Yeah, it is something people go to war over.
Yeah. So.
True. I can tell you many cases in which people have gone to war over bordering forests. So
Where did I put my lion stuff?
Yeah, for listeners home, Anne is very well organized.
Yes.
There are handouts. There's there's a lineage chart, and she has like a flow chart.
No, there's a glut of information, and it's great.
style binder.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right. I'm going to say the first day he does not come.
Do I need to
Because-
roll my stealth roll to make sure that nobody sees me up there?
If you're only worried about the lion, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, it's also
we don't care if the people watch.
well, also man.
Oh, for the people in Athens.
Well, because that's what I'm thinking about is that one, I am known well enough for that. Two, I'm trying to make sure that they just look up and see, a bird from the distance, and not, that's Daedalus. What are you doing? Arrest it, the flying man.
Wait, are you a fugitive in Athens too?
Just in Athens.
Just
well,
in
and
Athens.
King
Okay.
Minos is looking out for him too.
Okay.
Because
You're a wanted man.
But
the whole. But
yes, go ahead and roll stealth against a 3.
and I got a 3. So I forgot. Did ties go to?
The player character.
Okay, so that's not.
Glad we got that settled.
Is that true? Because I forgot.
It depends on the system.
Okay, but I got it.
Usually,
I tied.
you have to hit your target number.
I tied, so that's.
Well, I'll say you get noticed by a few people, but you guys hear them saying, "Hey, is that Daedalus?
No, that's actually one of the Stygian birds.
The Stygian birds are here?
They're on their migratory.
Let's panic!"
No.
No, it's fine.
They're just on their way during their yearly migration to
I
their
start
breeding ground.
printing up some Stygian birds togas and selling them because when he says the Stygian birds are here, he actually means the band.
Oh, I
Stygian
love
birds.
them. Yeah. And
Also-
he'll buy a toga from you.
Also, while I'm flying around, I make sure to unfurl the banner behind me that says "Not Daedalus."
It's not helping your pitch that. Is this some like Andy Kaufman performance art? Like I don't.
Because the line
I get-
because
I get bored.
You didn't, I guess, mask its smell. You just made it look a lot like a good
Oh
lion,
yeah,
right?
that's a good point.
All right, so it didn't find
too
your
late
lion
now.
the first day, but I'll say it does find it the second day, and it approaches it kind of cautiously, and you rolled very well on your disguise check.
So you're saying it's an adolescent lion? Like it's,
Yes.
it's moving through the locker room of the
I
forest.
told you that lion lipstick was a good idea.
And the lion will kind of cautiously approach it first,
Female lion.
then come quickly and crash into your pit. It is roaring very loudly.
Amazing.
Even people from Athens inside the city can hear the lion.
All right.
Are you just gonna leave the lion there?
Oh no, we're gonna roll.
Okay.
We're gonna march out. I'll
So,
have a
yeah.
bow and a torch.
I'll land by it. So.
And a pen. No.
Well, I want to see if this lion can talk. This is ancient Greek. It might be able
Okay,
to
so
talk.
you want to talk to the lion?
Well,
I actually want to see if this is possible
This could
too.
be a dude who's been transformed into a lion and he's
Okay.
cursed. I don't know.
Artemis is not very friendly to men who
I've
see
been
her
around the
bathing,
block.
so
Okay.
I know play. And sometimes animals aren't animals. They're
Then there's-
people who have been turned into animals by evil
there's
witches.
Atalanta and her boyfriend. That
All
was
right.
the thing. So
Well, you go up to the lion and it goes, "Rawr!" And that's
Hello,
it.
are you a person? You're not.
Rawr! You roll.
Shake your head, nod your head if you are a human trapped in a lion form.
He just flashes you his teeth.
Okay, it's a lie.
as opposed to something else.
I guess we should kill it. Although if we burn it, its pelt isn't going to be worth anything. I mean, that's more of a Hercules thing, but you know.
Well,
Do we
This
really
isn't
care about
a
such menial
Nemean
trophies?
lion.
Yeah.
It doesn't have special qualities.
It's
Well,
just a
still,
lion.
the lion pelt is nice. Like, I mean, if Hercules had a lion pelt as a cape, I'm keen.
while we're looking at it, can I investigate to see if there are any kind of markings on it?
It's a regular lion.
Okay.
And as you're discussing this, Athena appears.
But
No.
oh
You have trapped the lion, I see.
yes,
Yes.
of course. That was
Isn't
all.
exactly killing it, but I guess it's neutralized it, which was actually the problem.
We could kill it. I
The
have a
people
torch.
of Athens, I think, can now
Yeah.
take
Finish
care of
it
the
off.
lion.
Or establish the first Athenian zoo.
Yes. You have proven that you are.
Either way,
True
Pete is
heroes.
going to be pissed.
Oh, and you guys get
Well, it's gonna take a while.
another mighty point.
Complete with song.
We got a
So,
thing.
what can I help you with?
The diadem.
Yeah, going back to the thing we asked you about
Yeah.
before.
Yes.
Yes.
I have given some thought. I do not know who took it.
But thanks for
I-
doing a thing for me.
I don't know
Ah,
that
very much like the Greek gods.
you may have heard. I don't know how much mortals know of our dealings. That Hephaestus and Aphrodite have not been getting along. They are not the only couple
He never shuts
on
up about it.
Olympus that have
Had
been without their marital strifes. Perhaps.
Y'all really need a counselor up there.
Excuse me.
No, not you. For the marital problems.
You have a little more respect.
We'll just give this back.
Hey,
Perhaps
Hermes is my patron. I'm
another god
entitled to be
is
cheeky.
trying to sweeten up his wife. I do know that Hermes, as you know, god of trickery and thieves, and usually knows about the dealings of everyone. Plus, he's a bit of a gossip. So you could try talking to
Oh,
him.
my me.
But that is all that I could think of. If I learn anything, I would be happy to share.
It's
It's
a
usually-
standard investigation. Interview all the primary suspects. It was a god. Which one? It was Hermes in the workshop with
No,
Diadem.
I don't think it was Hermes. He mostly just likes to screw
Well,
with
you just
Apollo.
said he is a gossip, so he would undoubtedly have the hot, juicy, news. Thank you, Athena, for your wisdom.
You're welcome. Thank you for subduing the Athenian.
Yeah, so we're good. You could take custody of the lion.
What?
We don't have to do it. We
Can
don't
sign
have
this
to.
bill of lading.
Yeah, we don't have to kill it or anything.
No.
Okay. All right. Cool. We're by land.
Conscience assuaged.
And that's not a person, right? Who's been cursed to be, by a witch or something.
It's a
Really
lion.
just a lion.
Sometimes a lion isn't a lion. All right.
Sometimes a lion is
Sometimes
just
a pig
lion.
is really a man, and then you have a different.
Sometimes a
really
lion-shaped log
Yeah.
is just a lion-shaped log.
Yeah, no, that lion learned a lesson.
Oh, this is letter from Calypso.
Is someone
that?
trying to get into our place?
There's a strange
Were you
place.
expecting me there?
No. Sean will check. That's all Athena has for you.
All right.
Where do you want to go from here? You
Where
can
is Hermes?
Consult the map if you would like.
Where is Hermes' best temple?
Hermes does not have a temple. He is
His temples are everywhere along the roadside.
Yeah, stone
Yes.
piles.
Pebbles.
all the stone piles that are the markers along the road. His spirit is said to reside in those.
I've left many on my travels.
If you would like
You've
to
left
see what
many
those
piles
look
on your
like,
travels?
some of them look like piles of stone.
Okay.
Some of them, they're called
I'm
urns,
old.
look like
Give me a
this.
break.
Oh, cool. So, oh well, neat.
So that is what you are looking for.
Well, let's
if
just
you would
walk.
like to speak to
We'll
Ernst.
just walk. We're already on the road. Let's walk to Thebes, and on the
Walk to
way we.
Thebes?
Yeah, and on
All
the
right.
way we'll
We're
just look for a
off
shrine.
on the road to Thebes.
We certainly do get around.
So, on your way to Thebes. Sorry, switching pages.
No, it's fine.
You're walking along and you hear terrible, raucous cries through the trees to your right. Screams of terror, pain, delight. Do you
Maynards.
dare investigate?
The blind guy wants to go.
Wait for it. I'm petitioning for a fate point because I'm like bad invoking my own aspect, Dionysian convert.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go take a
Yeah,
look.
you probably know exactly what these cries are. Does everyone else want to go, or are you guys just gonna?
Hell no.
I will plug my ears with wax, and I will draw my bow, and I will.
I'm climbing up a tree.
Yeah.
In the words of Hedo Steve, the
I will
wild
hide.
wind, the wild wind,
Davis, do you want to go with them?
ripping them down.
Dateless probably should go with him. The main answer is last hope.
In the words of good guy Greg as a slasher flick villain,
Yeah.
Bud, I'm gonna have to kill you, but first we're gonna get you laid.
So yeah, no, I'm plugging my ears with wax. I will also climb a tree, and
I'm mostly deaf anyway.
I'll take
so-
to the sky because I'm. We'll see if we. Is it coming from like the deep woods or?
I'm having flashbacks to
No.
the sirens.
It's not too far away.
Okay, I'll see if I can get up in a clearing, but I'm not staying on the ground for this.
Cigarettes, whiskey, and wow wow.
Seriously, it's loud enough that you can follow
I know my
it
wife would
just
kill
with-
me. I don't have an excuse now
You're
of being
hearing.
lost.
So you follow the shouts. They become near deafening as you emerge into a clearing, which you can see while you're in the air. The scene before you is chaotic and confused as the sounds that accompany it. You see raging women screeching, moaning, beating drums, tearing at their clothes, and wildly wielding pinecone-topped staffs.
Sees?
I hear them. It's fine.
Well, he sees them. Remember, he's
Oh, okay.
blind.
Echolocation,
I forgot. Dateless one.
Yes, he is
which
looking
means
from
there's
above,
that
so
one
he can
nymph
see
that
all
I
this.
can really locate.
And of course, he's hearing them doing all these things. Among them are the half-human satyrs, tearing apart unrecognizable flesh and fur, pouring a blood-red wine over their fleshy lips. One corpulent satyr catches your eye as he nearly slides off his mount in a drunken haze. In the middle of them all, a figure draped in a leopard skin stands atop a panther-drawn chariot, singing above the clamor.
It's Prince.
The long, effeminate robes would suggest a woman, but the build and face is clearly that of a man. Surely this can be none other than Dionysus himself.
Don't call me Shirley.
Purple rain.
So he recognizes you since you're part of his cult. Tiresias, so good to see you.
You too.
Want to come party?
Absolutely. After having, let's see, been a woman and then a man again, and now being blind, yes, drink is about the only thing that keeps me going, so yes.
Here, here.
How about some
Are
of
you
this
all by
unrecognizable
yourself?
flesh?
Are you alone, wandering the woods, Tiresias?
I appear to be by myself now, although I had some companions.
Oh, they
but-
should join.
I know, right? But they're a willful bunch.
They need to join the cult.
Yeah, I'm
You know
sure
how
they'll
great
be
the
down
cult
with
is.
that. The cult is, yes, great. Here's my membership card. I am in
Did
good
we
standing.
skew off into trail here for a second?
So
Yeah,
he hands
but-
you some wine?
I
you want some flesh?
Drink said wine. I just ate.
flesh, my
I'm
God.
Oh,
fine.
alright.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. Thank you for the hospitality, though.
Of course.
Well, I'll circle back and land saying, well, did I recognize Dionysus or from my point or
Circling
Where are you
backward.
landing?
back where you guys
I'm
were?
assuming
in
you
the
have heard
tree,
rumors
yeah.
about
I'm a brave
Dionysus.
hero.
Or when I make a lore
Dionysus
check,
company.
should I make a lore check to see if that is recognizable to me?
We latch
Um,
ourselves to the
You'll
best
know.
of nature.
Okay,
His cult is pretty well established by this
Okay,
point.
no, I just don't want to presume, so, for at least Daedalus. It's Dionysus.
What?
Oh, that foreign god?
Yes.
Yeah, that new guy.
All right, I'll remove wax from my ear. Don't say a curse. I'll shoot you full of arrows. All right. Who is it?
You suck.
Curse! No, seriously, who is it?
Dionysus.
Oh, okay, we'll pass. Yeah, no.
Well,
I've had enough of
Tiresias is over there, and he looks like he's joining the festivities.
He deserves some enjoyment.
Wait,
But out of the
wait.
10 parts of it, I'll only get one.
Well, is he there? Is he there forever, or are they gonna wear themselves out? We'll probably need a soothsaying sooner or later.
Well, we could check lore to
Might-
see how long he'll be trapped there.
Yeah, let's find out. Like, we need to might have to rescue him.
Ain't no party like a Seder party.
Okay, so remind me
Holy
again
crap.
how this works.
Pluses are plus, minuses are minuses. Add your score at that.
I got
So-
6 on lore.
You got 6 and 5. Alright, so you have heard a lot about this cult. They usually party late into the night, and it gets pretty crazy.
Okay, so are we worried about Tiresias being stuck there forever?
Not forever. Usually the only people that kind of hang out in his entourage are women and the satyrs. So,
But Tiresias is veilless.
so yeah, they'll probably just party up some, and he'll be on his way. He
They'll start
isn't
crafting a hangover
really,
cure.
quite the typical crowd that Dionysus hangs out with. I mean, everyone is welcome, of course.
So I think we can just wait this out.
Are there any shrines to Hermes nearby on the road?
Yes. Are there?
Because it's a road.
Yeah.
I can
a
totes
little
talk to my
ahead,
patron.
there is an urn.
All right, I'll climb down the tree and begin praying or gossiping.
Okay, well, let's go back to
Wouldn't it be
Tiresias. Do you
better if the
want to
ones
do
that
anything
take-
while you're
Oh, well,
partying,
you
or
can
you're
do
just
it.
going to enjoy
Mostly just
the
getting my
wine?
drink on.
Okay.
Well, you could pump it for information.
That's true.
Phrasing.
Or not. But yeah. So, Big D, my brother.
Yeah.
Curious. You're a man who hears things. You're,
Yeah.
cool with people. So, Big Ugly, Hephaestus, the Big H,
Yeah.
came by. Yeah, I know, he's a total bummer,
He's so
right?
lame.
Yeah. Makes really great beer bongs, though. Or
does he?
wine bongs.
Maybe I'll come back to one of my parties.
Yeah, he could do with loosening up a bit. Yeah, beer's been around forever. Anyway,
They've met the Egyptians by now. It's fine.
true story. So apparently he was making this really whacked out hat for his old lady. And yes, I am assuming that the only proper way to talk to Dionysus
Is bro speak?
no is 60s hippie talk.
Oh.
Whacked
Far
hat.
out, man.
Yeah,
Pretend you're the dude.
pretty much.
Okay. Wax on hat.
But some gnarly dweeb up and made off with it. So, you know anything about that, D?
Got bad
Oh,
vibes.
what does it look like?
It's like made of star stuff or some
Star
other.
stuff.
Yeah.
That sounds like this awesome crown I found outside of Sparta. And I wore it for several nights, but there was one crazy night. You know how they get. And I unfortunately lost it somewhere out in the wilds there.
Coming this fall. Dude, where's my diadem?
No, hang out. The hangover. It's 300. The hangover.
All right.
It's
Sparta. Huh?
entourage.
Man, those guys are kind of lame.
Yeah.
But
Well, somewhere near Sparta. It's hard to keep track.
it really is.
Yeah.
Directions are hard.
They are.
Yeah, hard to see where you're going through the bottom of a bottle. But at any rate, yeah. Well, okay. So I would love to stay and chill out with you longer, but I probably need to catch up with those other guys.
Oh,
And I did kind of tell, big, scary, ugly guy that I was going to help him out with that. So
Oh, yeah.
thank you for the deets.
Of course, anytime. Do you
And,
need any help getting back to your friends?
I look at the pattern of birds flying around.
You look?
Well, I listen to the pattern of birds flying around the clearing to figure out if they're far away.
Okay.
Zeus gifted Tiresias with augury,
Okay.
which is predicting things based on the flight of birds.
So Dionysus says ciao and heads off in his chariot.
Like Eddie Izzard style.
Fortunately, we're able to avert some potential danger there. And then you guys were calling upon Hermes. Now that's something that you can do.
Crank the statue.
Great Hermes, patron of all wisdom and gossip that goes forth and back up along these roads, please come to me, your humble servant.
All right, a willowy man with a disarming smile materializes before you. His eyes sparkle with mischievous glee.
I like him already.
There.
Oh, hi, Herodotus.
Hey, great Hermes.
That's more.
How is it going?
Great.
You are great.
I am.
I mean, I really appreciate all the gossip and news you gave me on my last work. It really helped me finish the book. But I'm working on a new project now.
Oh, do tell.
It's called The Histories.
The histories.
Yeah, The Histories. But I'm following a lead on a story that's been going around. I'm putting some current events in this book. And
I'm getting kind of bored.
fair enough. So, the one with the gimpy leg said that he lost a diadem. A crown.
Faces?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
You might.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Care to share your side of the story for readers?
If you did something
you
for
know.
me, I might be willing to do something for you.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Well, there's this magical bracelet that I would be thrilled if you retrieved for me.
Lots of bling bling on Olympus.
It's not on Olympus.
They didn't have banks. How else were they going to store their wealth back
True
then?
story.
Like,
True. That's
It's
true.
here on Earth.
Oh, it's here on Earth. Great. And if we help you get this, you'll give me the scoop?
Negotiable paper?
I will.
Oh, all right. So in order to get the scoop, okay, where's this bracelet?
I can take you to it.
Oh, you can take us to it. What is this bracelet first?
How cursed is it?
It is rumored to render the wearer impervious to the arrows of Eros.
That actually sounds like a good idea.
Not a fun
Spoken
idea,
like a
though.
true historian.
But you said this wasn't.
Not a fun idea. There's a small band of people that currently have it. They were ordered by their queen to obtain it because the queen vows never to fall in love with a man.
Oh, I see.
When you say people, do you mean ladies?
she's a strong,
Yeah.
independent woman who
No.
don't know that.
Yeah, I can see why you're after this one. It's probably a good idea. Okay, so where is it?
I'll take you there.
Is it heavily guarded? I'm
It's
asking.
only guarded by 3 people. I'm sure that the 4 of you could easily take on 3 people.
2 old men, one of whom is blind. Actually, 3 old
Any
men.
of these 3 people did
Hey,
gods?
immortal.
They are not.
4 old
They
men.
are-
Forever in my
I
prime.
can still draw
Thank
the
you.
bow. Jeez.
Wait, what?
Do you want to go after the bracelet?
Could you give us a little bit of info on the set first, the area, so we can do this by clever and
Oh,
guile?
God.
I'm afraid not.
Instead?
Yes or
Never
no?
adventure
No.
with a historian. They ask
He's
so
starting to
many damn
dematerialize as he seems.
No, okay, we'll go, we'll go.
All right, he snaps his fingers, and you are in a
Wait.
new location.
The group didn't vote.
He
You're
said all
there.
4 of us.
I'm assuming he came up while you guys
Yeah,
were
yeah.
talking.
I'm being the conscious objector as we're teleporting. Like, wait, group. Damn it.
Too bad you've been shanghaied. Deal with it.
I'm finding a fucking shark.
Unless you were linked
No, I'm
and not
fine.
with them. Okay,
Yeah.
so
This is the
oh, I
call.
should have like covered that up. Okay, this
Call gets me killed.
is. I know it's kind of abstract. These are woods right here, and here's a road. You guys are kind of here behind some trees. This is where he drops you off. The band of people is about 100 yards away, coming down the path this way. They are on horseback, and the band is made up of 3 women.
I recognize.
If you would
from
like
their-
to roll lore, you might know a little bit about
There's
these
a
women.
little,
Yeah, but I usually had a herald do
4
this
or
for
2?
me.
2.
I got a 1.
1.
A 1 or a 2?
I got a 1.
whatever. I also got a 1.
Good job for telling that
We
one.
don't know anything about no
Are
women.
women? They do appear to be
If I spend a
armed.
fate point to get a +2 to make it a 3, would that be enough?
A +3. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
know
All right.
one
I'll
thing
spend
about
it.
them. Yes.
All right.
They're missing a boob.
Yes, they do have one breast. They are heavily armed.
Okay.
They have bows. All of them
Not
have
in the
bows.
10,000s.
They're wearing armor. So they do appear to be warriors. With your 3, you have heard of some female warriors that come from Asia Minor. I don't know what they called it back then.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
come
works.
from Asia Minor. You have heard kind of some horrible stories. You don't know what's true and what's not about these women. Things about killing and kidnapping and enslaving and such.
Oh, so
then
pretty
they
like
were-
every other's culture in this era. Like,
And then they were attacked by a band of second-wave feminists.
oh, whoa. Anyway, like I say, they're just strong, independent women who don't need no man.
Like I said.
Yeah. So since they're archers, I could try and win the bracelet in a contest of archery, because that is kind of my thing. But of course, we'd have to put up something for to wager a substantial value.
Let's give them Daedalus.
I'm good with
I
that.
say we give them dateless.
Yeah.
Price one.
Trust me, it'll be a lot of fun up until the point where they kill you.
Not to say anything.
How about just your
He's
wings?
immortal, so it'll just be a lot of fun.
Okay, let's say that.
That's true.
Oh, no, immortal means I don't die of natural causes. I can
Wait,
still
when
be
did Daedalus
stabbed.
become immortal?
So
It just
Wait, well, how about just your wings then? I'll win it like night.
fine. I can build another. I can build another set.
That's my plan. If you have another plan, we could. I mean,
we
like,
could offer them one night of pleasure with us.
Actually, how?
Tiresias' game?
well, if you can invoke Dionysius.
Actually,
okay.
how heavily wooded is the area around the path?
This area is pretty heavily
Very
wooded.
dense around here. This is just like lightly. So as they get closer, unless you're actively hiding, they will be able to see you in your current location.
If we can wager with them, because what time is it now in the
Let's just sit
day?
around and talk about
Is
our
it-
feelings.
Evening, early morning, or
It's probably like early evening.
okay. I would say if we could possibly make them, if you're wanting to make a challenge of wit, give me the night to create a labyrinth a maze in order to find that in the woods. If they cannot get my wings, if they find my wings, they can take them. If they don't, they have to give us the break.
Poor old men offering their bodies and selling
What is it with you and
Fine,
labyrinths? Remember when you were my court? You're like
Playing
the prince from the other kingdom sends you his regards. You offered to build a labyrinth for the
The
regards.
thing is, also in this case, I can ask my patron a favor in order to assist me in the building overnight.
Is
That's
that
true.
what you want to do? Is to build a labyrinth in the woods?
Well, actually, maybe we should talk to them first.
We could try talking to them.
It's a
okay,
weird
Trust
strategy.
me, I can put people to sleep just by talking to them.
I'm okay with the talking, but prior to this, the main plan was seducing.
No, the main plan was archery. Like,
No, that's a plane that you came, and then they branched off into another plane.
yeah, that was the worst.
Exactly.
Like, yeah,
It's a
archery.
rich tapestry of plans.
I'm actually good at archery.
Oh, you're not at seducing?
Unlike them, it's seducing.
So all those stories about Cersei are
Look,
tall
I've
tales.
been married a long time now. All right, I'm just saying. I've been at home for a while, but it's just is it like you
Having trouble going up the olive tree.
What about you?
I'm an academic.
Well, they're now seeing four men, four
Yeah, they
men
are getting
arguing,
closer and closer.
arguing on the side of the road.
Yeah.
No,
I was
it's
saying-
fine. I'm perfectly fine with the scene starting this way. Well, so 3 Amazons come up on 4 guys recreating the best of grumpy old men.
Pretty much.
Like, I'm pretty sure at this point, like, my headcanon is that Sean's character is being played by Jack Lemmon, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Or it could go really bad
I
and be
will
Las
push my way
Vegas
away.
instead.
Hail and well met, fellow travelers.
Stop.
Hammer.
Hello.
Put down your arms.
They're already on our side.
They take out
Aiming
their
at weapons.
We are peaceful. We have no weapons drawn.
I am
They
a
start to
stylist.
kind of talk to each other. And I'm like, should we capture them? Kind of whispering. I don't know. They look kind of old and not useful. Yeah, I don't
Ladies,
think
I
we
was
wanna-
once a woman for 7 years. Yeah.
I'm pretty good at flourishing the stylist.
You say that to them.
No, I'm thinking it.
So they're kind of trying to decide
I hope
what to
that's
do.
not a double entendre. for
The one
anything.
who looks like she might be the leader is like, "What do you want?"
We have been sent on a quest by the gods to find the woman with the most beautiful jewelry in the world. For she is to be the
I think
queen.
we would have the most beautiful jewelry in the world. Do we look like we deck ourselves in beautiful jewelry?
I'm
Well,
gonna be digging my own.
who are we to question the will of the gods? We must have there is a ritual we must perform in order to see if there because this woman will become the new goddess for Aphrodite. Is not performing her duties as a goddess. In case you did not know, she's not. She is broken up with Hephaestus.
So she's not performing her wifely duties.
Gods are supposed to.
Oh my
Anyways,
god.
I'm lying.
All right, you're gonna have to roll a deceive, of course, for that.
Lie like the wind.
Well, I like the one. I get a 5.
They got a -1.
So they're apparently blonde Amazons.
No, I'm really good at lying. Jeez. Anyways.
Sure.
So yes, I do see that one of you have a bracelet on, do you not?
This is for our queen.
Oh,
It is not my own bracelet.
Well, then obviously your queen might become a new goddess. If this were to work, this is obviously we have a soothsayer. Is this not prophecy? Of course it is. Look
This
at it.
is like hubris.
Well, it is not for us to question the will of the gods. We should
Yeah,
wait
we're
for a
not
vision,
Oedipus.
a sign that that this is a good omen.
Oh yeah, man flies, good omen.
Yes. Well, look at that, a miracle! It is truly the will of the gods.
do this.
Shut up!
Herodotus rolls his eyes.
I guess another lying check.
Yes, that he is a sign.
Another 5.
They
Yeah.
get 2.
Yeah. A little more submission. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
It
an
is
ugly
quite
side,
amazing.
but whatever.
Yes.
It
It is.
mere mortals.
It is a simple ritual, but there is a risk if you of course if you do not think your queen has the right, because if you perform the ritual and fail, the jewelry becomes a rock, a normal cursed, worthless thing. But of course, if you think if your queen does not deserve to become a goddess, then we can simply get you on your way.
We must take this to the queen, this matter.
Of course.
We cannot do anything without
Of
the
course.
queen approving,
Yes.
of course.
So
Yes.
what I'm hearing is you live in a tyranny.
You cannot decide for yourselves. You're mere slaves to the queen.
It's not a
Yeah,
Slaves to the
democracy.
queen.
So but then can you decide or can you not? Are you free or are you not?
We are free, and we are free to decide that we serve our queen, and that we are going to return this to the queen as she has asked us to.
So you are slaves.
We are not slaves.
Well, do you think your queen does not deserve to become a goddess?
She does.
Well, then, I mean, the ritual only takes a moment, and then you would be able to bring her the best news of her life, of her soon-to-be immortal life. She would obviously ritually reward you.
It sounds like she needs to be doing this, not us.
Well, if that's what you want to do, sure, of course. But it would. As long as we can get there alive.
Could you tell me some more about your queen? I'm writing a history of the region.
Oh yes, our queen is Hippolyta the Great. The
Oh, really? And then I launch into a droning lecture.
About what?
About the history of female rulers in Greece and where she might fit in. It's a mental attack. It's one of my stunts. So I give a droning lecture about female rulers in Greece and where their Hippolyta probably will fit in to that annals of history. So I'm already engaged in the conversation, so it's a mental attack, and I use my lore with it. So it's a +2 to the lore. Luckily, it cancels out the negative, so I got a 4.
They have a +1, so they're kind of listening and they're interested. They are just kind of rapturously like.
Well, if they lose all their stress, then they're basically then they lose that conflict.
How much mental stress did they have?
They have.
Because I got a 4, they got a 2.
So it's. You got a 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They still have some.
Okay, so I continue the lecture.
They get a response. I mean, obviously, you can't just keep attacking.
Yeah, they're not
okay. No. Okay. So what's their response as I'm continuing to talk?
We are getting tired of this. We would like to move on now. We need to get to our queen before sundown.
Yes, I understand. But if your queen were to become a goddess, she would be the first in history. Are they still listening?
They're starting to... They're getting bored.
Okay, so I can't launch another
unless somebody
attack?
can think of another way to keep them there.
I was hoping somebody would pick their frickin' pockets while I was...
They're holding the bracelet, right? Or are they?
Is one of them wearing
You
it?
actually have not seen it yet.
Okay.
Oh.
They've admitted that they have it, but we don't know where
Well,
it is.
because, yes, you brought it up.
Okay. Notice check to see where it is.
Sure.
I got a 4.
Oh, well, it's going to be a lot better, yeah. They have, the leader one has a satchel on the backside of her horse.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only kind of bag they have. Mm-hmm. So you may assume that it's probably in that.
While the droning's going on, just slip by with my wings and burglary.
Well, the droning
They're going to see
ended.
you if you come forward with your wings.
Yeah, unless you have a smoke.
They will clip your wings.
I would like to doubt that because it says add 2 to stealth checks. I know that's flying. So
Yeah, when you're in the air.
but I will take that off though and just go ahead.
Because to grab it, you're
You'd
going to
have
have to
to
open
dive.
the bag and reach in, and you cannot do that with your feet without them noticing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically,
You can, fly in closer to them
Yeah.
if you want to kind of sneak off while he's talking.
Yeah. Well, actually, if I was going to use that, use a stealth check to basically get out of their view. Like, oh god, he's doing this again.
Right, so you're flying overhead. So you could. We could just double it.
What are you thinking?
What do I know about the terrain of this area? Do I know where I am? Okay.
Could be anywhere.
All right.
Unlike Thucydides, he says, blah, 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 blah,
So
blah,
here's
blah,
what,
blah.
out of character, here's what I'm thinking. Like, I'd be like, oh god, look, our winged messenger has seen a danger in the distance. We must divert and go over here instead. So to take a lengthy detour, because obviously there's a lion over there. We need to avoid the lion.
We do not fear lions.
Okay. All right. Well,
These are basically Xena,
yeah.
Roz,
All right. Fair enough.
minus the obnoxious battle cry.
You have taken up much of our time. We need to go now.
All right. No, we can do it with the.
Did you want to try to sneak?
I'll try the stealth check to see if I can at least get around with flying. So.
Okay.
It's up.
And Aaron rolled an Aaron.
No, well, that's still a 3 on mine. Although I have fate points.
Okay. They got... Would that be with their notice,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? So they got 4.
Okay, I will spend a fate point to get 2. So that'll bring me up to a 5.
See if you could use your Hephaestus piety point to give yourself a gadget that would let you like remotely picklocket, like a grabo extendo arm or something.
Okay.
Or like,
Take
oh
it
no,
with
like
your
you're flying
teeth.
overhead, just like a fishing line with a hook on it to grab the bag and
So, Greek Dishonored.
basically, yeah.
So as he is talking, we'll say you are continuing to talk about
Yes.
Could you get more specific? Because while he is talking, it's been the entirety of the game so far.
Since you rolled better than their notice, they are distracted enough that if you roll again with, do you have like burglary?
Yes, I do have burglary.
Okay.
So
Oh.
You are close enough that they are distracted. They don't know you're there.
okay.
So if you want, you can roll again for burglary.
Make sure you put a rock in the
All right.
bag. Then they have a story of why there's no
And
bracelet
you
there.
Oh no, actually.
can add +2 to your roll.
Okay,
for
but
having
as I'm
snack.
going from this, to aid with it, I do pray to my patron, since they will look for. Obviously, they are suspicious of us, even if we go by. To provide, will he provide me with a copy?
A copy of what?
The bracelet,
Like, we'll have this just make one.
if he could make a fake one.
Just put a rock. I already gave a story.
I don't know if you want
well,
Hephaestus
you're gonna have to
making one. It'd be
call
as good
on
as the
him.
original, if not better.
To do that.
Yeah.
And you guys are already engaged in conversation.
Actually,
I just
we
don't know how long
probably
it
should
would
have
take
just
for him
run
being
with that.
a god or not. So
Well, it would take time for you to call on him and to talk to him and ask him
Okay,
that.
no problem then. So, all right, then I will find. Like, so once the part of the burglary will be finding a rock to do it, and I'm going to spend my last fate point in here to.
Wow, dateless is fateless.
Well, you already have a +2 because you did
Oh
well
yeah,
on your
but
previous roll.
I'm also
So
just
I won't make you spend a fate point.
okay. I'm just like trying to put my bets up.
You can spend it after you roll.
Should I?
Yeah. So they just get a 2.
Okay, and with the +2, I still have a 3. So,
Okay, so yes, you grab the bracelet.
and place a equal amount of stone in there so the weight does not feel off. So,
I don't think the horse will notice, but
But no, when they pull it out, they know why. Their queen doesn't deserve to be a goddess. Like,
well, I will say though,
See, it came full circle.
having
It's
gone on
perfect.
trail rides too, and then when you have the packs on it, sometimes the way the horses move. So.
okay. So how are you going to back out of the situation?
well, of course, we are just lowly servants of the god. What do we know? Godspeed, may Hermes protect your path.
But I'm sure your great Queen Hippolyta will make a great addition to my histories as an entire chapter
By
just
his
on
scroll.
her.
By his scroll.
And her greatness.
And her greatness.
And
Absolutely.
she destroyed many men. And
Yes.
enslaved many men.
Yes, she is a great
And
nutcracker.
raised many great warriors.
And did terrible, horrible things to men. We get it. We really get
To be
it.
fair, that's all, like, male leaders, kings, we do terrible things to men, too.
Yeah.
We kill and enslave a lot of dudes. Okay,
Okay,
yes, I know.
so
I insinuate she's special.
Okay, fair enough.
they move on,
Yeah.
and Hermes comes back. 'Cause you
Hey!
guys
Yes. Hello, Hermes.
Do we get extra props for doing it by trickery?
what do you mean extra props? You get a piety point?
Yeah, we get
That's
the
what I
favor of the
mean.
gods. Yeah.
No, that's what I wanted.
Oh, okay. Good job, guys.
So
Thank you.
So,
here's this
um,
thing.
Oh, you guys can keep it.
oh, sweet. Who
You
wants
just,
it?
you just didn't
Dateless?
want her to have it.
I just thought it was
Actually-
fun to see what you guys did.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
We hope we were sufficient.
Fair enough. It was an awesome adventure. I got a lot of great notes. So,
Okay, well, I guess I'll be hitting on that.
no, wait 1 minute. You told us that you were going to give us a lead on the Diadem story. A scoop.
Oh,
A special scoop.
that.
Yeah.
An exclusive scoop.
Well, I've got that. I know who's took it.
Oh.
It was Hades.
Do it.
You know how
Oh.
he's got that invisibility helmet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that even works on the gods. So
Wait.
he snuck into the workshop and took the diadem.
Wait,
Do you know why?
Is he trying to do something for Persephone?
He is actually. Yes.
Pluto. He wants money.
Well, you guys probably already know,
Riches.
right? Persephone is back
Yeah.
with her mom again. And he gave it to her as, like one of those, oh, remember me while you're away, blah, 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 and all that sappy stuff.
Oh, does she have
Oh,
someone on
okay.
the side? Is that it?
No.
Well, no, but I honestly don't think why
She's a farm girl.
And also, she probably wouldn't have been happy because, the whole being in... That's like being in the underworld, only able to come around once a year. So...
Yeah, but she threw that away, like, super fast. And then Dionysus took it.
He was hanging out around Sparta.
He lost it. The last I knew, Artemis had found it while she was out hunting.
Crap, we're screwed. We're all male.
Wait, you said this made
Teresa, how hard is it to switch back?
invulnerable to arrows.
Well, have you seen any snakes?
To Eros's arrows.
I don't know. Oh, arrows is arrows. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
That's for a completely different purpose.
Would you be able to give us any help with
You might as well wear that dateless. I mean, you're pretty much immune anyway.
It's
Might as
kind
well
of
seal the deal.
hard to help with Artemis. What are you thinking?
Maybe, like, trick her into thinking we're women so that we're not immediately killed on sight?
She's one of the more, like, smitey gods out there. She's pretty...
You think I'm going to try to cross Artemis?
Yeah.
Well, you cross her brother all the time.
Well,
granted, he's fun to play
We have
tricks on.
favors. We have favors.
I
when
don't
people
mess with
outside
her.
of us. We can.
I mean, Apollo permanently has a stick shoved up his butt, so he's fun to screw with, but whatever.
How are you more pious than I am?
Just with him. Only with my guy.
Well,
Yeah.
if it's Artemis going in, we can possibly again have Athena maybe, since you have a decent relationship with her. Maybe
Or
put it to
just
work.
send me. I can't accidentally see her bathing.
This is true. I'm with that.
Good point. I'm gonna roll with
Send the
that.
blind man. What?
Cut the
Did
Gordian
you
knot.
have any
Is
other
Hermes
questions for
still
Hermes?
hanging out right now?
Where is-
Artemis right now? Is she, in her...
Well, I mean, I haven't seen her recently. She's normally hanging out, in Arcadia somewhere, hunting in the woods. That's her thing.
Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's all I can say. Somewhere.
So, Arcadia,
Okay.
where are we, by the way?
We were on the road to Athena.
Yeah,
This will tell you,
Well, but he teleported us.
Oh yeah, right. So
yeah,
probably good.
that you guys are kind of around Argos. So,
Oh!
Well, that's handy.
So, we're not too far from Arcadia.
All right.
Alright, we could just walk.
Westward ho.
So we will, so just wander the forest of Arcadia, or should we go to the city there, to the,
Well,
I mean, it's
Look for
you can have
pools
a
of
direction
water
or-
and deer.
Yeah, pretty much.
we'll
But
just
if you're
head
heading out
west.
into the wilds, you will need to look for food and water because there will not be many towns out in that area. And the way that works, since you have high lore, you have heard of the Arcadian boar that roams this area. You can try to hunt the Arcadian boar if you want. You can seek smaller prey. You've got shoot if you want to try to hunt that way. Use crafts to set traps. Investigate for berries. I'm going to work at you roll, and that determines how many people you can feed off of your roll.
Yeah, no, I'll just hunt with the bow. Hunt a deer, or well, maybe something less sacred. Hunt a
We really
normal-sized
should have
boar.
killed that lion and put it in pouches.
Yeah. Anyways, well, that's a 1, so I can feed myself. Wait, no, sorry, that's 2.
Oh, okay. You can feed 2 people.
Yeah,
Who
me.
do you want
and-
to share with?
Yeah. I'll feed the blind man because he's.
Aww.
I'll eat dateless.
I will construct. I will construct
Actually,
a trap.
To be fair,
Wait,
he
are
probably
your
wouldn't
wings
have-
made out of beeswax?
You're not gonna.
No,
What?
you're not.
What?
You're not eating my.
We could eat the wings.
You're not eating my
We
wing.
could eat the wings. Granted,
No
we can
wings.
still blocked
Why
up
can't you-
later, but we're gonna eat.
No buffalo Greek wings.
Go find some berries.
I will construct a trap to.
Okay.
That's like to catch smaller prey. Oh, actually, because. No, yeah. Well, we'll go for smaller prey.
All right.
Sorry about that. All right. So that's 3.
I'm gonna use an
Okay, so yeah,
investigate
you
to
can-
forage.
Oh, sorry,
Well,
4. So,
He caught enough rabbits to feed you all. All right, so who wants to look for water?
Rabbit food.
Oh, you can look for water.
Oh,
Laura
oh,
would be helpful
Alright.
for that.
So
Maybe you could
hear
bore
water
it.
off of the path.
Or the
so
prophet
you can
could
just
divine it for
follow
us.
the sound, picking our way through the trees and underbrush.
okay, so that went poorly.
I didn't ask you to roll yet.
Oh,
But if you would like to be quiet, you can roll stealth, or if you just want to kind of lumber through, you can do it that way.
Yeah, no, go with lumber. You'll be fine.
Where is stealth as a skill?
You don't have
You may not
You don't
have
have it.
Yay.
So I'll roll. And I get -2.
Oh, you're pretty loud.
Yeah.
You're not used to being out in the wilderness. You're usually a stick to the path.
I am
guy.
very
lecturing
What's
cosmopolitan.
he even lecturing to at this point?
the trees. Maybe he thinks there's a nymph nearby.
Is he like that?
I
Lorax
suddenly
thing?
remembered my Charlemagne.
You,
Instead of speaking for the trees, he speaks to the trees?
I think you got it.
you
Maybe
lumber
he
along
found an
and
ant.
you happen upon a secluded, tranquil pool fed by a waterfall. Roll notice.
Somebody's about to get
I
shanked.
do have notice. 0.
Nice.
Okay.
It's
You
fine.
want to spin a fate point? Wait, Sean, do you want to spin a fate point?
I will spend 2 fate points.
Well, that'll give you a +4. I mean, you just get a +2. Okay.
Oh, so 1 would do it?
Yeah, 1 would give you a +2. I don't know if that's going to make it or not. That's up to him.
Done, just 1 then.
So what did you get?
2.
You got 2? Okay. So you tied on that one. So
Ties go to the players. I do not want to
you
be a
take your
deer.
goal at a minor cost.
Okay.
So you see Artemis, and her bow is centered straight at you. She was obviously bathing at this pool, and she heard
Why
you
is she
coming
always bathing?
because you were not quiet, and she is fuming.
I'm sorry I interrupted the herbal essences commercial.
And she is getting ready. She's drawing her bow.
This is when you might want to cash in a pipe.
I'm going to cash in a piety point from Hermes.
Oh yeah, I forgot to give you. Did I give you your second one? So you're gonna call it?
Yeah, we have that.
Right now?
No, I'm just using mine.
The one he started with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Beautiful.
hey, could you insta-teleport me out of here? Oh, great Hermes.
Oh, Herbie, save me.
Please. Begging you.
Hermes is silent at this moment.
Yeah, this is more entertaining.
So I wasted my piety point?
No, you keep it.
Oh.
You can keep it until like you do something to upset your god.
Okay. That just
So
doesn't
it's not something you like lose. Or
Okay.
you spend.
So he's not helping me.
Nope. And she is shooting at you, so you can roll a defend.
Athletics is usually the normal dodgy thing. Do you have dodge? Or, I mean,
I have athletics.
Yeah, so that would
Use
be.
your athletics.
Oh my god.
4.
That's pretty good.
She gets 8.
I will spend 2 fate points.
You can only spend 1 point at a time
Wait.
for one thing.
So 4 plus 4 would be 8.
No, you can only spend 1 fate point, so it would be 6. But that it's.
I only have 2 physical stress. I'm probably dead.
No,
Well, it's only filling
filling
up that one box though, because
Yeah, if you're doing it standard, it just fills up that particular box.
So-
So you'd still have your 1. He's like your physical stress. If you take 2 physical stress, you can just fill up that box, and then you still have your 1. But if you take anything, you obviously then you're knocked out. So you
Okay.
would survive.
Yeah.
If you
So
spend a fate point.
I will spend a fate point.
to reduce.
So I will survive.
Yes, and she's going to spend. She has a stunt where she can spend a fate point. You don't actually feel any pain, but as you look down at your hands, they are changing into hooves. You are now a goat.
Now if she spends a fate point, he gets the fate point back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You can have your point back. So you didn't take physical damage, but you are now transformed.
so you have a new aspect.
Goat
Do you
Simulator,
want to
tabletop
try
edition.
to talk? Do you want to run away? What do you want to do?
Board. That's
She
it.
lowered her weapon after she did that.
Oh, Goatly.
Goat Simulator. That's his name.
That's what I just said. Goat Simulator, tabletop edition.
And she suddenly is like, "Where'd it go? What happened to it? Did you take it?
What?
My star crown. Did you take it? Where has it gone?"
No. I did not take it. I was
So
actually...
you were just peeping on me.
Nope. Nope, not at all.
What are you doing here, mortal?
Well, I had meant to look for water, but apparently I stumbled across the wrong pool to drink from.
Okay, is that it? Is that what you're gonna say?
Apparently.
Well, no, you can
Well-
say more.
It's up to you.
Or you can tell the truth, like, well, we were looking.
She is grabbing her things
forward.
at this point and looking like she's going to leave.
Oh, but we are looking for. Well, we could help you find the diadem, the shiny star crown. Is that what you called it?
Yes, the star crown.
We could try to help you find it.
Okay.
I didn't
I'm
try to
listening.
take it, but we could try. Could you help with these first? Or maybe if we help you find it, I get hands
Maybe
again?
You help me find it.
Okay. That
Is
is
his transformation stabilized? Like, has it stopped at the hooves, or is he going full goat?
Goat.
Is it continuing? Like, is he going
Do you want to look in the pool?
I have 4 mental stress, so yes.
You are a full goat now. You can obviously talk.
So I guess I roll will.
What do you mean?
That'd be like a scary thing. Like, oh god,
Mental
I'm a goat.
stress.
Yeah.
5.
Oh, yeah. You've heard of such things, so you were kind of prepared.
There's all sorts
As
of
soon as
crap
you saw
like this in
Artemis.
Persia.
I literally talked about
You know it could be worse. You could be
I could be
stag
eaten
hunted
by
down by your own
dogs right
dogs.
now, so... Okay, so...
Well,
first,
I don't have...
where did you last
Artemis.
see it? The starry, shiny crown.
It was here with my things.
Huh.
I took it off only when I was bathing.
Does anybody like to play tricks on you on a regular basis?
I don't know who would dare play tricks on me.
Maybe another god?
Only a god.
Right.
To look for signs of the gods.
Roll lore to see if there's any signs of the god. No, investigate to see if there's any signs of the gods.
What do you mean?
Well, like, you know, if
Any clues?
yeah,
Theoplasm. Did they leave any god goo?
yeah. Well, like, you know, Hades, there may be something that smells like corpse or, you know, graves or something like that. If he was nearby, even if he was invisible.
Aries, there
Or
may be
do I
something
hear
that smells
lyre
like Axe
music in the
body spray.
background?
Ah, he
Yeah.
is a bro.
You can roll. If you get high enough, I'll give you something.
Let's see, that'll be a 1.
Oh, then no. But here you get these points. And if you would like to give the diadem to Artemis, she will consider turning you back into a human.
What are these points for?
They're for the pool.
Yeah. They allow you to call.
Just for offering?
What?
Just for offering to help her.
Yeah. You
Okay.
get those.
All right.
So do you want to go? I mean, you found water. You can tell everyone else about the water. You guys.
So, obviously,
Well, okay, so before he shows up, I'm like,
I was already an old goat, but
no. So before he shows up, like, I'm like, you know, rabbit is good, but you know what we're really feeling right now? Goat, like a nice goat
That's
meat
true.
gyro. Like,
I was over in the Middle East. They do this wonderful thing
You
called a
mean gyro?
curry.
yeah, something like that.
I know you traveled for most of your life, but you really need to get out.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. My wife's
bye, guys.
But, wait,
If you even think it, I will shove this stylus where the sun don't shine.
How are you holding it?
Between the cloven parts of the hoof.
how are you doing? Like, you're an agile goat. Like,
That's the name of my high school ska band.
seriously, where is she? I get my bow.
Actually,
Wait.
yeah, lore.
Really? You're gonna try and shoot Artemis?
Oh, it was Artemis?
Yeah.
Well, Artemis is gone.
I thought, well, no, but she turned him into a goat.
Oh, yes.
I
Are
thought
you
it was-
going to
I know
run
you-
Artemis?
No.
I know you've seen a lot of badass shit in your time, and I know you think you can take everything on, but really Artemis?
No, I thought it was a witch. Witches can
Well, yeah, but it's Artemis.
No, Artemis isn't a witch. She's a goddess. No, I was,
I've met her. Trust me, she's a witch. No.
no, I was thinking of a different person who could turn people into goats.
Oh, this is why you freak out every time I mention calypso dancing.
So what? So you met Artemis, and you're not dead. Good job. You haven't been.
Yeah.
Unlocked.
I'm a little bit hairier.
Well,
not
hornier.
really.
She did send her
Not
hunting.
really.
She did send her hunting hounds after you. So congratulations. What did you do aside from peeping on her? I'm guessing.
Well, you did send me to look for water.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks for that. We should have sent the blind guy. But
Yeah, so he would have drowned.
Well,
Yeah.
potato.
So did you actually get to talk to her, or did she just turn you?
So she's lost the diadem.
Oh, she had it and she lost it.
She thought I took it. I obviously. Where am I going to be hiding it, buddy?
Where are you keeping the stylus?
That's a good one.
She's got you there.
I balance it between the two horns when I'm not holding it in the cloth.
Well,
so
you're wearing your clothes. You're a clothed goat, so it can still be in your your pocket.
And I'm noticing a recurring theme of animals in people clothes.
Okay, so it was just taken from her. We need to figure out where that is. Oh, who took it? So we have.
My guess is a god.
Yeah.
Because who else would be ballsy enough to take something from Artemis? And would have balls for very long thereafter.
So we're looking now at Hades, I guess, with this invisibility cloak, because he could have taken it back, because he was the one who wanted to get it in the first place. So he could have been hunting for it at the same time, and he's the one he could have.
I hate to say it, but
With a lore check of 5, would we know any god who would have a particular issue with Artemis?
There's no one particularly who really doesn't like
do we
her.
know anybody who would actually brave pissing off Artemis for the diadem? If we roll high on lore, he rolled a 5. I'm gonna roll. I get a 1.
Goat logic.
2.
The only ones who would probably be gutsy enough to do that, Dionysus out of drunkenness, but you already know that he lost it. Or Hera or Zeus. Probably wouldn't have a problem with offending Artemis.
Damn it, Hera.
Yeah, well, okay.
She does have a thing about,
Things.
Well,
the other
but
Zeus's children.
Zeus would probably use it to get in somebody's pants.
Yeah.
Well, they're toga. Pants are not really a thing. But look, bifurcated garments, they're gonna be big. So
Okay.
But you know as well as I do that
But we're close to Argos anyway, so we could, go rule out Hera. Or I suppose we're probably roughly the same to Olympia, where we might run into either of them. So, yeah.
Olympia?
Olympia. Dukakis.
Yeah. Wait, our characters wouldn't understand the reference. Is that a prophecy of the future?
Yes, actually it
You
is.
know where the temples are.
Yeah.
Right?
So, and you know that
The
Zeus's
temple
temple
of
is in
Zeus?
Olympia. That's common knowledge.
As is Hera's.
Yes.
So let's go to
According
Olympia
to the
and we
metagame
can
paper.
ask both of them.
asked nicely.
Yes, we've always been asking nicely.
It's okay, I'm indecent with Zeus. He still kind of owes me.
Okay, so you are on your way to Olympia?
Yes.
Well, actually, we should.
Actually, do we want to call on Hermes to see if we can go quicker?
Yeah, or have safe passage, so we're not.
oh, great Hermes, can you speed up this trip just a wee bit? Maybe? It's kind of hard to walk on 2 goat hooves.
Try
I
walking
can
on
help
4
you
of
with
them.
that.
Which part, the goat hooves or the walking?
The goat part.
You were so going to become a satyr.
Do it.
I'm afraid to ask, but
That'd be if he called up Dionysus.
what,
Which I could have
how,
done for you.
And
Would have been fun.
what would it take?
What would it take?
So, you, great Hermes, would change me back into a man? Goatly as I already was?
Hermes, change me back into my human
I'll take it.
form.
No, Amon.
Done.
We did him a favor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll turn you back. You did do him you did do what he asked of you. You can keep that. You're on
Okay.
good terms with Hermes, so he will turn
Sweet.
you back into a human.
I am human again. To be human
Well-
again. Only human again.
All right, and so he takes you to the outskirts of Olympia.
Although, before he leaves, I wanted to say to him, but wouldn't it funny if he kept the horns, though?
Oh, that would be funny. He gives them back.
You're welcome.
I brandish the stylus and say, you want a reason that you're dateless?
I don't know. I
Again.
hear eunuchs are very in demand in Asia Minor.
That's true. You might actually get a date.
Anyway, no, I'm still amused. Wanders off.
Okay, so you have horns.
No,
You-
you invented the jock strap cup protector, so you're fine.
Do you want to go to Zeus's temple or Hera's temple?
I vote not ladies first.
I'm fine with that.
It's better to play the good old boys card than have to deal with that woman.
We talk to Zeus first, and then whatever Zeus says, we can use as help as fodder to
See,
talk
now,
to Hera.
this is a bright
Where
guy.
is Zeus's temple?
Zeus's temple is pretty classy.
And here's what
It is a 700.
It is. Well, it's not called
that is the card from Seven
It
Wonders.
is. That's what I had in that last game I played.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to tell you the lame joke on it. When I played it first, I got Giza. So the constant joke I was going is like, if somebody was screwing me on a tray, fine, you don't get my Stargate. Screw you. I deny access to the rest of the universe.
So
Or
are
to the
you
one.
going inside the temple?
Yes.
Well,
Yep.
Wait, was that a no?
yeah, it's
okay.
fine.
So you all go in. It happens to be empty right now. You're staying there, and then suddenly there is a bull, very well endowed bull, who
Well,
comes
at least it wasn't the
out
golden
from
shower.
behind the statue and just stands there. You think you see it wink at you?
I do
Oh,
still
that's a
have
bad sign.
I still have the horns, don't I? This is your fault.
Goat horns, not bull horns.
Yeah, and nubs.
Mighty and wise Zeus, we have come to ask. We are on a quest sent by the smith.
Don't you think it would be better to say, "Oh Zeus, thou art so big"? I mean, play to his ego.
Really?
Just a little bit?
Mighty and wise? I don't know.
Ask Tiresias, the
I'm
ego
trying to
works
be
for
classy
Zeus.
here. Yeah. Yeah, you're the prophet.
Yeah, so you go for it.
we were looking for the diadem of stars as crafted by
Damn,
Sven.
stars.
Yeah.
Somehow I'm like talking like Rip Torn. I can't do that voice. That's how I imagine Zeus.
Playing completely.
I don't know anything of this.
It was stolen by Pluto from the workshop, and it was then found by.
We're in Greece, by the way. Not
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm using the Roman.
Sorry, Hades. Somebody mentioned Pluto earlier.
Yeah, I did. Just the equivalents. Yeah.
So it was stolen by Meatloaf,
Means
picked up by Prince.
Yeah, by Persephone. And Persephone threw it away. Dionysus found it. And then Artemis found it, but someone stole it from her. And so we're trying to find who stole it first so we can return it to its rightful owner.
Yeah.
So Joan Jett had it.
I see you have a problem there.
Yes.
I have a problem. Maybe you guys can help me with.
Okay.
He's a human now. By the way.
What kind of cream do we need to go get you?
Well, I don't need any cream, but I have this box. Hera told me not to open it, and I really need to know what's inside. And it has this like little kind of puzzle password thing. I just can't figure it out. Could you guys help me with that?
Oh,
Dateless.
they have such things to show us.
Is this?
Why Zeus? That's called the lament configuration.
No, it's
Nobody
not.
needs to see
It
that.
says Pandora on the side. Doesn't it?
It's you can
Oh,
see.
so you didn't go to Jared?
rearrange the layers.
This is Hera's box. It is not Pandora's box.
Wow, that's the first time you've wanted to be in Hera's box in ages.
Zeus would appreciate it.
It's true. We would.
Do we have to blow the dust off?
What given his propensity to golden showers?
Oh.
Yeah, welcome to 5 minutes ago. I already made that joke.
I didn't hear you. So
So, is there any risks opening?
well,
Well, I think it's just a box.
Okay, it's just the lock you can't get past.
Yeah.
This is going to turn into 7. Really.
Well, we have a very clever. We have the most clever of all inventors among the mortals.
Oh, sure, you could open the box.
You're pretty good at puzzles.
Yeah.
What's in the box,
it's
Daedalus?
maze.
What's in the box?
It's kind of like a maze. I've seen her try to open it before. And what she does is she starts at one spot and move her hand in a very specific pattern. But I do not remember that pattern. And I would need your help to do it.
Anyway, yeah. Phrasing.
You know how- This is your puzzle. That is what's on the box.
Take a break.
I'm so sorry.
No,
we're all
I got the
12 over
joke.
here.
about it, though.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
I'm so sorry. But I just... And actually, yeah, for listeners, I've been handed another...
We can pause it while he...
yeah, because...
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And we're back. The puzzle has been solved.
Solve the puzzle.
Yeah.
So what
The
is-
box opens and it is empty. This one's just Hera creating a red herring.
So much.
Damn it, Hera.
Wifely fit.
Hera is always a
This
killjoy.
is rather disappointed. But you helped him open the box. A promise is a promise. He's gonna help you out. So you're looking for the shiny thing.
Yes, it's a diadem. It's made of star stuff. It's
Don't use
Yeah.
big words.
crown,
A crown.
lady crown.
A lady crown.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, I'm sure.
Phrasing.
Well, it was made for Aphrodite, so like, you know.
And you think you're trying to figure out who has it.
Yes, it was. It was. Several got to taking it, but it was most recently in the possession of Artemis. It was just taken from her recently.
Well, I'm sure it was taken by another goddess. You know how they're attracted to shiny things.
Sexist much?
This is Zeus.
So yeah, I'd suggest.
Well, Persephone threw it away, right? So it's
Okay.
not her.
Yeah, she doesn't go for.
Because she's surrounded by that anyway.
Athena's super not into that.
Yeah. So an Aphrodite. I don't. But it's somebody.
Why would she steal something that was for her?
Well, she may not have known. So
That's true.
So who's left out of her? Oh, we had that list.
Hera
Hera. Yeah.
and Demeter, which
Yeah, Demeter.
No, that does seem like something Hera would do.
hi Charlie.
Any advice for us to talk to Hera without
Don't.
get
Well,
smote?
compliment her a lot on her beauty and her overall wonderfulness. That's
Won't
what I
that be
try to
hard?
do.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It's okay. Odysseus is good at that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just be really obsequious. He doesn't say obsequious, of course. Compliment her a lot. That should probably work.
All right.
Probably.
Yeah, extol her virtues and.
Guys, why are we asking Zeus how to get something?
Zeus is still alive. I mean, sooner or later he has.
He's alive because he's a god.
And he is her
So is Hera.
husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're just going answers from Dad Dude Bro.
No, he's alive because he's a god and he didn't eat his children.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Well, if anyone could offer, maybe Hera. Even
Do you
Zeus
have
has
any
to
other
say.
questions for Zeus?
Actually, since we had an inkling of what this is, hold up the bracelet.
Yes.
So, do we have as a craftsman, I'm just interested about the full function of this.
I'm not actually familiar with this bracelet.
You might want to talk to Hephaestus about that.
Okay, so I will. Okay, no problem. So, thought you might have seen it beforehand. I will ask Hephaestus later.
Very pretty bracelet.
Good call.
If we want, if Hera doesn't have it, what is the best way to approach Demeter?
Oh, Demeter, she's probably hanging out in Eleusis right now. Her mysteries are currently going on. So she's really involved in her cult stuff. So I'd probably look over there for her.
After we leave Zeus, I have a plan.
Okay.
Okay, so do I.
Well, thank you, Zeus.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
Okay. Goodbye, Mighty Zeus. So,
Oh, and you can say Spidey.
we could give Hera the bracelet, and she could put it on Zeus's next girl toy, so that
Or
she
just put it on Zeus.
well,
I
Zeus
don't
is
know if Eris
Eris can't shoot.
would work on
No.
Zeus.
Yeah.
he's just horny all the time. But making the women run away in terror,
True.
of course, that doesn't normally stop him. But still,
Yeah.
Well, recall,
Or-
Hermes told you what the bracelet did just made it so Eris can't make you fall in love with other people.
right?
We
so
could just petition the goddess of the family and marriage to give Hephaestus back the thing he made to try to fix his marriage.
Oh, you mean have her
please
be
help
married?
your son fix his broken marriage with the tramp.
Well,
Well,
Fair enough.
Then we don't even have to look around for the crown anymore. Or we could just.
Assuming she has it.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's. do that.
Anyway,
although if she gets wind that we mess with her
Hey,
boss,
who knew a prophet would be so wise?
Then we give her the bracelet.
Yeah.
Right. We can throw that in as well.
Yeah.
See if she'll do it gratis. If not,
We give her the bracelet.
yeah.
All right. So
All right.
we'll go to the Temple of Hera.
Yep.
Okay.
Pray.
We all sort of cover ourselves as we
Yeah.
walk in.
Yeah.
I'll take this one.
Calling on her.
Oh, mighty Hera, who
Beautiful. and
beautiful,
wise
wondrous,
and loving and
yes,
kind.
warm, empathic, mothering,
Most
Tall.
majestic
Yes.
of all goddesses.
who also kind of owes me one just a little bit. I'm just saying, like, yeah. Could we speak with you for a moment?
Right, the dangerous and beautiful Hera arrives in a blinding flash of light. She towers above you, but there, above that haughty brow, you spot the diadem.
Anybody smell
Surely it is
brimstone?
unparalleled in craftsmanship. No wonder so many of the gods eyed this prize.
Oh, so she's wearing it.
She is. So, mortals, why do you call upon me, the great
wait.
Hera?
Out of character. She's
Yes.
being totes a mother-in-law, stealing the gift that her son was supposed to give his wife. Okay.
Okay.
Back
She
in
doesn't
character.
necessarily.
She
She does
doesn't-
not
yeah.
necessarily know.
She just stole it from Artemis. So, shoplifting.
Moving on.
Ephesus, I mean, he'll know this as his
Yeah.
follower, is kind of a more private god. He doesn't go around telling the other gods what his business is.
Hey guys,
So
making a hat.
they probably don't know its intended purpose.
Zeus didn't know when we told him. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you were looking particularly diaphanous today.
Really stuck on that one, aren't you?
Interesting word. I like it.
So cyclopean.
I must say,
Your
that,
word today calendar.
that new crown you have there certainly is gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Almost overpowering for one of your beauty.
Yes, I am almost too beautiful for it, but
Maybe
it
more than
deserves to be
almost.
on my head rather than Artemis's. But
Certainly. Have you been watching that new thing down at the amphitheater lately? Greek Teaks Roadshow?
No.
Oh, well, we actually, the four of us, happen to know a little something about that diadem you're wearing, and we'd like to share with you its provenance.
Do I need to pretend to appraise it?
Roll piety.
Okay. Yeah.
Phase point.
Huh?
Maybe spend a bit. Well, we're all.
Can't I do that afterwards?
Yeah, you can do it
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm on 2 for right now.
She's going to roll with her empathy, if she believes it. So she has.
Well, we want to tell her the provenance for reals. I'm just saying we know where that came from, and we would like to.
Well,
tell
we
her.
are presuming to tell a goddess something. Like, that is
Okay,
kind of
so
like.
she has a 4 on her empathy.
All right.
So that will determine if she wants to listen to
Okay.
your
Well, yeah,
suggestion.
I will burn a fate point, invoke my damn it Hera aspect, and yeah. So now I have a 4.
Okay. So you guys are tied.
Yeah.
Succeeded.
She'll listen to it. That doesn't mean
Okay.
she's going to do what you say, but she'll listen to
Sure.
what you
Sure.
say.
Well, yeah. She's got us. So,
You see this little marking here?
yeah.
She's
Yeah.
not going to give it to you
No.
while you're talking to her.
Point with my
Basically,
stylus
yeah.
very gently.
Basically, I'm going to tell her in reverse the story. Like, Artemis, who got it from...
Dionysus,
I think, yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
And Dionysus.
who
Who got it
procured
from-
it from
Persephone.
Persephone, who pitched it after receiving it from Hades, who stole it from the workshop of Ephesus, which you can tell from this brand mark right here on the inside of the diadem.
You don't
It's
have to
from
die.
If you would take,
It's
like,
alright.
if,
She's towering
Look, it-
above you.
It's
if you
literally
look at
made
the-
of star stuff, which only Hephaestus can make. In the entire universe, only he alone could craft that crown.
Okay.
So that's kind of like a brand
So
mark.
you're telling
Yeah.
her about.
yes.
And,
and how much do you
throw-
think that would die would be worth?
Yeah. Just throwing out there, I mean, for one as exalted and, such an entity, so based on the family ethic and all that. I mean, honestly, I feel like to wear something which, now granted, you didn't acquire it this way, but was originally acquired by theft, I think were your beauty not so surpassing might even begin to slightly tarnish it.
I am too beautiful for it.
Yeah. You should give it back to Hephaestus.
I'd be willing to trade you for it.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. There is an object that I desire.
What would that be? A bracelet, perhaps?
No. It is the golden belt of Eros.
Everybody's about the accessories
I'm
this
getting
week.
the full set, man.
Yeah.
Eros actually has recently opened a shop here in Olympia. If you would like to go.
Wait, accessories by Eros?
Okay.
Seriously?
I want to say
really
I
sounds
love
like a
how
sex
the
toy
Greek gods
website.
are just like, no, let's just mingle with the mortals more. Like, no. Like, oh, they're calling me? Yeah, sure. Hey, what's going on? No, I love their...
This open door policy is great.
Yeah, no, I love it. Everyone's got blame.
I can point you in the right direction. It's called the Love Shack if you want to head that way. And if you can obtain this item for me and actually do a little something else, I would be willing to trade.
I don't know if we're...
What is that, something else?
Yeah, can you give that
Almost
something
beautiful.
up front?
If you could take the golden belt
And whip
and
it
give it to
good?
Zeus,
Oh.
it can be as, a
I got it.
testament
I
of
got it.
his greatness.
Wrestling match.
If you can get Zeus to wear the golden belt, I will give you the diadem.
Tiresias, this is your ball game again.
Okay, no, it's great.
Does
Yeah.
wearing the belt do anything unusual?
Which, less known the better.
Okay.
Shrinkage.
Well, it's
Meanwhile, okay, let's go to the Love Shack.
Lore is the belt known for its contraceptive options.
What are you rolling for, Aaron?
I was pretending to roll for it.
It's not important. If we don't know, we can't accidentally blurt it out.
That is, okay, so it'll it'll... Okay. Well, my theory
It's
is
not even
Gives
speculation.
you the correct directions
Oh, thank God.
to take you to the Love Shack.
She is a woman after all,
A
so...
larger-than-life nude statue with surely exaggerated proportions adorns the storefront. The marketplace is bustling, but no one is leaving or entering the Love Shack. As you approach the entrance, a few passersby shoot you disapproving glances, and a band of young boys snicker. We're going to go in?
Sounds like an adult.
Yeah, and,
Yeah, it really
and before I go in, that
Well-
bracelet is on my arm.
The ancient Greeks were...
Are you really that afraid of that? Out of all the things the gods can do, is that the one you're like, no, not Eros, please, not.
Well,
Alright, so you're going-
as it turns out, that's pretty good for him, because
Yeah. I'm just saying, out of all the characters, he would be the one who'd be like, throw it away.
Bill, run this shit into the ground.
okay,
It is.
I'm doing my best.
You are nearing the molten core of the earth.
You're buying into it. You're feeding into it too.
It's true.
Yeah.
If you
I'm more
had
than
any
happy to help.
capability whatsoever to not react, it would not
anyone
be so funny.
But no, literally, I would say
So,
no.
yeah, we're grumpy
I
old
am putting that on, although covering it up with my sleeve just
You have the
because,
bracelet, okay.
just in case something.
Meanwhile, I bare my chest. Shoot me here!
Whatever you do, don't let me have feelings.
I've been married a lot.
Data-less.
Okay, so are you going in?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you enter, the statue's model, Eros himself, greets you with a roguish smile. Welcome, welcome! How can I help you?
I feel like the statue has seen me without my toga.
In the shop, there
can you
is
tell?
strange music playing. You don't recognize it. It's got a nice beat.
Is that as loud as it goes?
Oh, do you want it louder?
No, I think it's okay.
That's what you're
You got a live band?
You don't know where the music's coming from.
Is this another invention of yours? Amazing.
No, but I'm writing down the
Nice
idea.
little-
Welcome to the Love Shack, amusement shop and
There's lots
spa.
of kind of shimmery, gauzy things around decorating, reds and pinks.
Is there a
Lots
golden
of things you
belt?
don't recognize.
Herodotus is
Are you
suddenly
asking
feeling
that or are you
very
just looking?
smooth.
I'm looking first.
No, you do not see anything that looks like a golden belt.
Hey, this would be nice to take
But Eris
home.
is there.
Why does this have a crank on
It's like,
it?
welcome, can I help you find anything?
Oh, that's for...
Is this all? What does all of this do? Tell me a little bit about this store. And why you have this?
You are so young and naive.
All right. But if they open the packages, you've got to buy it.
No, but that's the thing. Like, you're a god. Why did you open a store for mortals? Like,
I just want to spread the love, man.
do you really? Okay.
You've been married how long?
I've long.
Seriously?
Too long, yeah.
And you're asking this question?
Business hasn't been too good, though. So,
What do we
What's
need to
your
do to increase business to Eros' store so we can get the belt so we can give it
We
to
don't even know where the
Zeus?
belt is. It's not available right now. You might be.
Belt's out of stock?
belt? You want a belt?
A golden belt.
Oh, the golden belt.
The golden
The
belt.
golden belt.
I certainly do have that. I'll need something fairly valuable in exchange.
Would you like a bracelet?
A bracelet? What kind of bracelet?
A bracelet that keeps you from shooting people?
Oh yes, I've heard rumors of this bracelet. Do you have it?
Would you like a trade?
I'll pull up my sleeve.
I
That
will trade you that.
that for the belt?
And we need one additional consideration.
Yes.
You will not shoot Daedalus.
Well, no, not shoot any of us to convince us otherwise.
Not shoot him in the ass. Anywhere else is fine.
Okay, being as he's the only one that cares about being shot, will you
I'm just
kindly
stepping
promise
forward.
to not
All
shoot
right.
Daedalus?
Thank you.
I will agree to that.
Okay, we're done.
Thank you.
So you want to stand on all that principle, but then as soon as anyone agrees with you, you want to run away from it as hard as possible. Just clarify.
Yeah. Although I am curious, what is the function of the belt, though?
The belt?
Other than
Yeah.
just to hold up your pants?
Hey, is that wax? We should all put it in our ears while he learns.
That's the question.
No, I don't think it's wax. It's shaped like
He said business wasn't good. This place is clean. Like, that's the problem.
No.
Got plenty in stock.
little gummies that are shaped like.
Okay.
Again, I am
They make
I
perfect
am
ear
curious.
plugs,
You
but
want
at
to
what
ask?
cost?
Well, they can be looking around the shop, and you're asking them for the belt.
One of these would be
It's
great.
like, well,
You're holding it
you
backwards.
speak
Oh,
a
even
name
better.
at the belt, and then whoever wears the belt has eyes for no one except for the name that was spoken.
Ah. So, that seems to make sense, especially in your line of business. So, but other than
Be
that...
careful with this belt.
Oh, no, no other name shall... I'm not going to speak a name at it. So,
Did any of us hear it?
No,
You guys were looking around.
we were all trying not to hear it.
okay. But otherwise, no. Again, thank you very
Is he
much
gonna
for the...
say, "Here, look at this"?
Thank you for indulging not only...
Can I interest you in any of my other goods?
maybe later, though, because...
Maybe gratis?
And again, the fact that it's just with those devices over there that have massive cranks for some reason, I don't...
All right,
That's
well,
like
it was a
copy
pleasure
yourself?
doing business for you. You have to come around and see me again sometime.
I'm sure Odysseus
We'll
will.
try.
It sounds like things are a little bit troubled at home.
Trouble with businesses?
Well, I mean, geez, like,
The olive oil's not
I
doing
mean,
it.
after you kill all of her suitors and then you clean up the blood
He
bath.
kind of slips you a little
Yeah.
vial on the side.
All right.
Is it a little blue vial?
Meet Bob.
Honestly, why are you helping these two guys? Like, I mean, he's a source.
I got plenty of my time in my travels to Persia. Thank you very much. I'm
Oh,
good.
is that when you met the giant ants?
Sure, we'll call it the giant ant.
Jesus.
Okay.
Sure, eventually she was somebody's aunt.
Okay, guys, we got what we need. Let's go.
I knew I liked you, Tiresias.
He's blind, but I know
Well,
you're...
I went blind.
Yeah.
You know what that means.
No.
If I was ready, you'd totally get a bait point.
But if you went blind, doesn't that mean you need Eris' help more than ever?
Nope, experienced.
Oh.
Spell.
Hey,
Here,
if you were
moving
looking
right
for
along.
7 years, how would you spend 5 of them?
All right, fair enough.
It'd be the only possible way.
Yeah.
Classy.
Okay. We're just classing this up.
Okay.
So we're heading back to the Temple of Pharaoh.
Right, and what we need to do is set up a, let's see, who would be good? I don't know, is Heracles handy?
Heracles?
Oh,
Hercules.
yeah, I can call upon once per game. I can find an ally that would be perfect.
Right.
Okay.
So what we need to do is set up that as his 13th labor, he has wrestled his way across Greece, and now needs to square off with Zeus for the belt match, and then we just get him to throw the match,
Or
which
Wouldn't
means
it be
Zeus
better-
wins the belt.
Wait, we're assuming we know what the Hera wants.
Couldn't we convince him to wrestle Atalanta instead?
Okay.
Because Zeus would totally wrestle
Well,
with
okay,
a girl.
well, no, we can actually make this simpler.
Can we just give the belt to Hera first and see what, like...
She said she
No, she
wanted
said
it
to make-
wanted us to get it on Zeus.
Since
Oh,
you
get on Zeus.
sought her out, you have 2 points. You can call on her and ask her for her directions.
Well, actually,
if you would like.
the one thing the simpler plan to me is to find out through Hera or somebody else who Zeus has his particular eye on. Say that the belt was from this particular lover. It was
no, but then the name that you last mentioned was the lover, and so he'd be bonded to her instead of Hera.
Well, we're
which
not
is what
speaking
Hera-
it. We're not speaking it at
wants.
the. We're not speaking it at the belt.
Or we
so.
could try to get the belt on Hera and make
Wait,
sure
we
that
didn't
Dateless
ask
gets a
if
date
Hera-
forever.
We don't know. Well, of course, all three of us don't know how the belt works, so we only
Right.
have to get on Zeus. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Well, I
No-
told you how the belt works. So.
Oh
No, you didn't tell me. I don't want to know.
Okay, I'll come out like, who wants to know how the belt
The
works?
less I know,
No.
the less involved I can be.
This is all on you, buddy.
so yeah, we just need to get it.
Compartmentalization.
We just need to get
invented
it
in
on
Greece.
Zeus. So,
the
yeah,
final-
I like the wrestling idea. So yeah, we'll just have the belt match.
Yeah,
Go all WWE.
yeah. All right. Whistle up Heracles.
Or Atalanta.
Okay, yeah, whoever. I was just
I
going.
call up Atalanta. I think
Okay.
Zeus is more likely to let
Okay.
her win.
If we're gonna do
I'm
that,
just saying.
if we're gonna do that, we need to clear it with Hera first. If it's a chick,
But it's
Yeah, really.
Atalanta.
What's that supposed
I'm blind.
I mean, major tomboy here.
Okay. Do you want to find out that she's upset about it post facto?
Good point.
Call up Hera. Actually, I'll just call her up. Hera.
Yes,
or go back.
Nicholas.
So,
Do you have the belt?
we do. We have a plan in play. We are setting up a false, match, a test of strength for Zeus in order to win the belt. But that's like the person that that has been suggested is Atalanta, and since he might be more receptive to this, would you be okay with this? Since the ultimate goal would still be Zeus coming back to you.
If you prefer, maybe Medea.
She's not really his type, so it'd probably be okay. Just remember, before he wears the belt, you should speak my name into it.
That will be
Say my
taken care.
name.
That will be
Say my
taken care.
name. Say my name.
All right, Hera gives you permission to call him Atalanta. She doesn't think she has to worry about it.
Thank you. Done.
Okay.
So,
All right, so
bring.
we'll
Hey,
just say
Addie.
Atalanta happens to be an Olympia.
What is that strange device? Are you a witch?
I invented it. It's called a phone.
There's my well connected.
Okay,
All right.
so
All right.
So she's gonna wrestle Zeus.
how
And
are you going to convince her to wrestle with Zeus? You can't just ask her to wrestle with a god. You gotta
You could totally win. He's like,
Lore.
No, we need to get her
roll
to throw
lore.
the match.
Roll
oh,
lore.
yeah, that's right.
Well, roll lore. I have a 5 on that. What would she like the most?
Good call.
Oh wait, you want to?
I just
What?
rolled. I rolled lore for 5. So to see what what would be her best desire, what we could offer in exchange.
Well, Atalanta does like, glory and proving that women can be just as good as men and just as strong. So you could try to appeal to.
but we
That part
don't
of her
want her
nature.
to be as good or
Right.
as strong.
Well, we could still ask her. Yes, this is throwing the match. However, this is showing. You could basically lose by
wait.
by barely.
And this would be hubris.
It's a
to-
tournament, and we have her get to second place. If she first faces Hercules, i.e., me disguised,
Heracles.
Heracles,
Because
and-
Athena can do that.
and
so.
I'm disguised,
Really?
and then she defeats me. Disguise. I made a lion out of wood, and then she loses only to Zeus.
Yet again, a character that turns things into other things.
Yes, it's my.
Well, no, like I said, Athena
it's
can
my.
disguise.
So you want to set up a fake
gift.
tournament
Yes.
Yeah.
and have her fake fight Heracles and have her fake fight Zeus.
Right,
Yes.
but we only need her to throw the match to Zeus.
So I make
You
her look
can
good.
seriously, you can throw the match against her.
Yes, I throw the match against her.
So we're
it looks
tricking
like
her to
yeah.
trick him.
And the sequel totally isn't us dealing with Heracles being pissed at us once he finds out about this.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
You'd have to convince Zeus to be a part of it, because otherwise it would be hubris for her to just challenge a god.
Yeah, exactly.
I think convincing Zeus to wrestle with a woman is going to be pretty easy.
any woman.
Well, the tournament is to find out
As
who's
long
the
as
greatest of the heroes in Greece.
Yeah.
And
the
the winner of that faces off with Zeus for the belt. The golden belt of glory. Whoever wears it is the greatest hero, the greatest of
Bragging
all.
rights with
Yeah.
all the women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it'll totally help that. So,
It'll
Alright, so
totally
you wanna
help
do your
pick up the
tournament?
chicks.
yeah.
Though, go ahead and roll deceive, because I actually have a sheet for her, because she is
Player character option.
Disguise!
totally lying
Yeah.
to her.
So is this for just the line or for the disguise?
That this is tournament is actually a real thing and not a ruse you're making up to use her.
Yeah, no, okay.
Alright, she gets she just gets a 1.
A 4.
All right, she's easily
Actually, no,
duped.
she gets 2. But you
Well,
still beat her.
You
Yeah.
still have 4.
Sounds kind of fishy,
Bye.
Yeah, she believes you. This is
Secrets and lies.
sure. She's looking for glory. And so.
They are true lies. No.
Now grease me up. I must look like Heracles.
I don't know how much grease we're gonna need, man.
And glue for the chest hair.
I'll look at it. Wait,
Well, I got plenty of hair.
wait,
You want hair?
We'll have to dye it. It's
Well,
not that great.
Odysseus.
Yeah.
This seems to be a simple one.
We have Grecian formula for
when
that.
you returned to your home, did not Athena disguise you as an old man?
Yeah, but I'm supposed to look like Heracles, not an old man.
She can possibly give you glamour to disguise you as Heracles.
Well, actually, I heard this is more of Hermes' things, but
She'll probably still go. You have a good relationship with her, okay? And I may be able to.
That's for an honorable intent. Like, this is definitely Hermes territory.
Yeah.
And also,
Speaking of which,
but also, we need to keep you in the ring long enough to think that it's actually a full-on match.
I'm pretty sure Hermes would totes be on board with tricking out Zeus.
Yeah. So yeah, we call
Or Atalanta.
Yeah.
Anybody, really.
So yeah, but we need to make her that she loses her fight against Zeus.
It is Zeus.
Yeah, but Zeus, I don't
his
know.
fail might be a win.
Yeah,
on his
yeah,
side.
exactly. He might get distracted by someone in the audience or something.
It'd be a matter of position.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want, what could be this? You can act as Atalanta if you'd like.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I will call upon Hermes to help me disguise myself as Heracles for a great joke to be played on Zeus.
On Zeus?
Yeah, yeah.
You're gonna
Well,
call
on
us
Atalanta. On Atalanta, so yeah.
Haha, that'll be very funny.
Okay. Alright. So my disguise as... I get a 6 before any bonus from Hermes.
Okay, he'll
Oh.
give you a 1,
So that would be 7 to make myself look like Heracles.
and you can roll for her. She does not have
It'd be
any
notice
empathy
or
points,
empathy.
So.
Would
Or you can
notice?
Notice, yeah. Do notice, because you're going to be in pretty close contact with her.
Yeah.
Ew.
Oh, that's kind of small for
Not like
Heracles.
that.
Well, he took some more steroids.
Yeah.
So she got a 4.
From his 7, so
Yeah.
So yeah, he's
that's Heracles. So
So yeah, you
So,
look
yeah.
like Heracles.
Hey, bro. What's going on?
I could
Maybe
change
she hasn't met her
the
Heracles yet,
world.
so she doesn't know actually
I
how
can
tall
go
and
the
brawny he
distance.
really is. So she's willing to believe.
That club is smaller than I expected.
Again, he's on steroids.
Again, that makes sense.
Good, excuse the backing.
Okay, so what are you all doing to set up this tournament?
I'm calling Dionysius to set up concessions.
Really? You're not having him build the Jello pit?
All right, well you have 2
Also, yes.
Yo, bro. How's it going?
Good. I don't know if you want to roleplay that. We can. I was mostly just being a butt.
We should actually have a cage match.
Dionysus is on the side trying to get people to join his cult.
It's like more
A face that's built a cage, maybe?
Okay, face is still in the cage.
So we need to get Zeus on board, though.
Yes, we need to get him on board.
So we will call upon him.
Dude, we got you the chance to wrestle a chick.
Yes.
In public.
Greco-Roman wrestling.
If you win, you also get a golden belt of glory, which if you wear, it will supposed to
Draw all the ladies.
Yes, it will be very.
And it'll also make
I
your
don't need
package
that.
look larger.
I don't need that either.
But like large to like entire planet large.
What?
Bigger is always better.
Look, all I'm saying is that guy Priapus, he's kind of going to overshadow a bit, so.
Alright, you are going to have to roll a deceive against Cisco. So that he believes that this is actually also, again, legit.
Trust me, this is totally legitimate.
So hot right now.
Let's see here. I get a 5.
That is against. So he only gets a 1. He's like, oh, yeah. Sounds great, guys.
Yeah.
Seems
I'm
legit.
in.
It's Clinton.
He doesn't
Oh my
know
gosh, no.
why you'd be lying to him. You helped him out with his puzzle. Seem like good guys.
Yep.
Good stand up.
The filter broke, but it's still cold in the fridge.
Okay.
Well, I just added water to it, so you know.
Neat.
It's still fine. All right.
Okay, so you have Zeus in, you've got Atalanta in,
Heracles.
Heracles.
This is really too much. Yeah.
Still looks a bit small.
Would you want to know? You can't step it. I'm the only one who's actually fought in a war.
I've chronicled several wars.
He's
and I led a
covered wars.
rebellion.
He's covered wars, you know.
I led a rebellion. Thank you very much.
You keep mentioning that.
Yes,
I escaped
do.
a Minotaur.
You escaped, or you put it in prison?
You led
Oh.
several people to their deaths. Technically, you're a war criminal. So,
Or whatever the ancient Greek equivalent of OSHA is.
So you guys ready for your match?
Yes.
Atalanta's actually going to try.
Yeah.
So,
Well, first she's going to lose against. I'm going to lose against her. So
she's gonna fight.
So
Against
would that
Zeus
be
or against-
Or do we have to roleplay me throwing the fight? Or?
Go ahead and roleplay you throwing the fight because I think that's gonna be
Yeah,
funny.
I'm basically the heel from every wrestling match. Oh, I'm Heracles, and I think I'm great. You the audience are stupid and weak.
I can do anything
yeah.
better than you.
you're going to have to roll another deceive that people actually believe that you're trying Heracles, you know,
Oh,
the
yeah.
strongest man alive.
Yeah. I get a I get a 3 with that.
You can roll for Atalanta. I'm going to roll for the
What
general
am I rolling?
audience.
Fight?
I can spend
No,
fate
just
points.
do empathy again.
She doesn't have it.
So, well,
It'd
if you
be
don't
a-
have it, it's just a...
She gets 3.
I will spend a fate
2,
point.
actually.
Okay.
So the audience, I'll say they get +1 because some of them have seen Heracles
Okay.
before. So they have 4.
I will spend a fate point
Okay.
to get mine to a 5.
I assume you're just having a bad day.
Yeah.
Actually, I would like to, I don't remember mechanically if this is how it works, but spend a fate point and invoke my Dionysian convert aspect. Since I already brought him in to handle concessions, I want to lower the audience's notice and empathy because they're drunk.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go
you
with
can
that.
create an
But
advantage.
did you still roll higher than Atalanta?
I rolled higher. With the fate point, I got higher than everyone. So
Okay.
I got a 5. She got a 2, you got a 4.
Well, he was trying to reduce
No,
the value
Bill
on that.
was.
So then
Yeah.
they only
Oh,
got
okay. One?
a
Oh,
they
two?
rolled a 3.
Yeah.
And so they had a +1. Now they have a +0 because of that. So they got 3.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 3 originally, so I'm still spending the fate points. I got 5.
I'm to 5, so.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm down to 2.
Okay. So
Okay.
Atalanta wins.
Heracles lose.
What you gonna do, brother?
And she kicks him in the nuts for good measure.
Okay, she's not that bad of a sport.
Really? Atalanta?
I tried to hit
She
her
is in
with-
public.
What did she do to everybody that didn't beat her in the race that she cheated
Okay,
at?
she did kill them.
Yes. I don't think she's above kicking a man in the
Okay.
nuts when he's down.
I tried to hit her with a folding.
She's also she's got Artemis as her patron here on the sheet, so I'm pretty sure she'd kick a guy in the nuts when he's down, so it's fine.
What are you gonna do? Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna limp out.
So you're bringing Zeus out?
Yes.
Okay.
So now we got to rig the fight.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
I know.
Zeus will
You should
probably
need to
win,
get
but we can go ahead
a
and
mirror
roll.
up and blind her while she's in the match so she can't
Yeah.
see.
Aaron, do you want to roleplay Atalanta? I know you like playing as girls normally.
You're
so-
fine. You're doing fine. So
No, but you need to blind her. Get a mirror, blind her.
You realize he also is immortal, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but
He is basically a giant ball of light.
But I'll
Yeah.
say he has his.
no, to blind her because
He
he's
has
appearing as a
all four
human.
boxes, and so they can fight, and she could just knock him out, and they could declare her the winner, or she can knock him
Or
out.
she- Well, I mean, if
She's
it's a
actually
straight
going
fight,
to
it'd
try.
be with a fight, skill for
Yeah.
both.
So I
whoever,
will have you. I don't know who should go first in this case.
usually
I
it's the
think
person with
she's
a
going
higher
to
notice.
charge to
Notice.
get +2 to her fight.
What's your notice? Atalanta's notice.
It's a 2. It's fair.
Okay, that's better than his. So she can do the first.
Before that happens,
Yes.
Actually, she's going to wait to spend 1 action to charge.
Okay. So your sis.
I'm going to actually be her guy in the corner. I'm going to be your, Doc Lewis or Maury or whatever. And I actually want to give her bad advice. So, can I make a rapport roll? Like, I'm not actually trying to lie to her. I just want to give her, left-handed compliments and,
to possibly give her a
yeah,
negative.
Yeah, sure.
to fake, I'm trying to say really inspirational things and...
Intentionally
Yes,
failing.
you can
Yeah.
roll that.
Okay.
You can roll against her empathy. If she,
Through.
0.
So native
And you got a
I
plus
got a... Yeah, so that's a 3.
Versus
Okay.
0.
So yeah, she'll listen to your advice. She
Okay.
figures, what
My
you're
bad
talking
advice?
about. Yes. So she will get a +1 on all her rolls. I mean, a
Okay.
-1 on all her rolls. Sorry.
Okay.
And I know this is possibly doing something before and I know we're already in the fight, but would it have been possible to, before the fight, call on Hephaestus saying, we're working on this, we almost have it, but we have a plan in motion. Can you help me set up a complicated arena with traps in order to spice up the
We
fight?
built a cage.
You don't have. We don't have time.
We built a
Tonight
cage.
on Grecian
That's why I was
Gladiators.
calling for the help of the gods to help me with it, so...
So you want just a
He's
really
going up
intense
against
arena.
Zeus,
Yes, so-
the Eliminator.
Yeah, it's going to affect them both the same though, so it won't necessarily.
Because it is Hephaestus building it. He's gonna build the little guns with the tennis balls that they shoot at each other. But they won't be tennis balls.
It's gonna be American Gladiator stuff.
Grecian
Grecian gladiators.
Sure.
All right.
So,
By the by, there's a drama system game for you. You're the, but just American gladiators.
So Nerf tennis balls, they're lead balls.
okay. So I got a 4 on my own, unless Hephaestus is giving me any bonuses for his aid.
He'll give you a +1.
Okay, so that's 5.
You build the most awesome arena. Everyone is so excited and cheering
Trevor
wildly
It's more to pump up the crowd.
for
too,
the
but-
excitement.
There's that guy with the flamethrower guitar from
Warrior?
yeah, the Duke Warrior
So
bouncing around.
Atalanta was charging for her first action.
just because I want to see how well she does. She's charging, so he uses his fight, and he gets a 5.
To defend, it's usually athletics. Although you could use fight to defend, I guess.
She's charging. It's a pretty obvious attack. You
Yeah.
could just try to
Athletics.
counterattack.
So 3 is her defense.
So he got 5. So she takes.
Wait, who's attacking?
2. Zeus is attacking.
I was charging to
so
give a
take
bonus
off
to my
2.
attack.
Okay,
So
so
Atalanta.
so this would be your athletics or fight.
I already did that.
And remember,
Okay,
you have
so-
a -1 because.
So you
it's
took 2
releases.
stress then.
Yes, 2 stress. So mark off the 2 bucks. No, under physical stress. And she has how many boxes does she have? 4 boxes.
Yes.
Yes.
It looks like she has the full 4 stress.
Okay, so now it is your turn.
So So now that the charge is done, I do have a -1 because of the bad.
So you just get plus.
The
The bad pep talk.
you're a bad person, degrading female egos in this type of society.
I know. But
That's
it's
the thing. So fight +2. +2.
whatever. She's the one who was killing
-1,
people that lost a race she cheated at.
4, 6, 4.
He has 8.
She totes loses.
She she doesn't
That
take
was
any
her
damage.
attack, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was her attack. She just whiffs.
Yeah,
Or
so
Zeus just
blows
She
off.
falls on her back.
yeah.
Yes.
Like a
He avoided the
matador,
attack. He gets a boost. So he. So
Phrasing.
she kind of like totally misses.
Yeah.
He gets a little bonus to his fight. So he gets 4.
So athletics for defense?
Yeah.
Or physique?
Physique would be to resist damage. To just like, ugh. Athletics would be to dodge it. So you can do either one.
However you want to go.
Okay, so she gets 4 to dodge it.
So it.
Okay.
So she dodges.
But
Yeah.
We're making this fight look good.
so now we can screw with the fight if we wanted
Already,
to.
yeah.
So did you rig it anything? So like maybe I could be underneath this, like the arena and like hit a tile to cause her to stumble at the wrong time.
Yes, or a piston.
Alright.
Or actually, no. It's even better than that. It's a system of levers underneath it, so you don't even have to be in there. It's just on the edge.
Meanwhile, Herodotus
So
is
what
in
does
the
this
stands.
lever
He's
do?
the announcer.
Find out.
Okay.
And Atalanta has just missed. And Zeus just got a good strike in, but oh, she dodged!
Oh, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Theseus is going to be up there as the color commentator.
Yeah.
Now, the key in this match, whoever pins their opponent is going to win.
So
And now that we move back to commentators who can
Yes.
actually see this game.
Oh my god, and as Adelaide is backing up, a pit is opened up, and there seems to be a tarred
So
lion.
Tiresias, did you put any bets on this fight?
I'm not saying.
Damn it! Because my kingdom's a little leveraged right now. Anyways, well, I will pull one of the random levers that Daedalus built into the side of the arena.
Yeah, one of those opened up to the tarred
Wait,
line for some
She gets a
reason.
-2 on her next attack.
Nice.
Okay.
I am confused as to what I'm doing here.
-2, you say?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yay.
So that's 0 net.
Okay, he has
Well,
5.
what's your fight?
It's 2. I did math wrong.
So you
So
at least
it's
have
2.
2, so
It's 4.
It's 2.
2. It's
Yeah.
2.
You rolled +2, you had -2. and you
Historian.
started with 2.
Okay.
Wow.
Basic arithmetic.
Let's see who he had.
I'm not Pythagoras, damn it.
No, the one thing about Fate, aside from just doing standard attacks to inflict stress, you can also do what they call aspect maneuvers, or in Fate Core, create an advantage. So you can do a fight check to, instead of like doing damage, to pin or to grab. So like, if
Zeus
you,
grabbing, that
Yeah.
seems fitting.
well, yeah.
Zeus pinning.
So the exact advantage of this is up to you. So it depends on how complex you want to get. Or we could just keep rolling to see who knocks the other person out of stress first. So,
Well, Atalanta's. We're gonna say that she
yeah.
concedes the fight.
Okay.
If you're okay with that, that she realizes, okay, I'm in over my head.
Well, also you
Just
have.
don't poke me with your spear and I'll give you the belt.
Yeah.
So she will admit that Zeus is more powerful than she. She knows that she's not going to beat a god. I mean, she's not
So,
that cocky.
as Atalanta hands him the belt,
well,
No, yeah.
I hand him the
Yeah,
belt. So.
you go out in your
I'll
vertical,
go as
your
like-
black and
and
white
as-
striped toga, and
Yeah, just ding, ding, ding as I look on there.
Oh, when
Pull
we
up
have a
and-
victor, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
It's
pull
Zeus by
I'm
Asia,
still champion.
Yeah, but I pull open the belt, just gonna finally go,
king of the gods.
and then I place it on Zeus.
Okay, and he's like kind of showing off, of course, and got his hands in the air. Everyone's cheering for Zeus. And the diadem appears in
Guys,
his hands.
Zeus is that way.
Everyone's good on her word.
Did he put the belt on?
I put the belt on him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He was good with the belt.
Okay.
He doesn't know the truth.
Well, no, I don't know if he put it
He
on.
does now, but it's mind affecting.
Thanks,
So maybe
thanks,
that's
Zeus.
it's just, you know where I haven't been lately? Home.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're done.
Ares, you're gonna have a brother.
This version of the Greek gods actually reminds me of Arrested Development, which
Wa-
I
A
love.
walk outside of Zeus's temple. Hephaestus.
Hephaestus is like Tobias Funk, David Cross.
Hephaestus.
It's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so he kind of sneaks through the crowd like he did in Athens with his hood on.
Yeah.
Says, I see you have returned it. Thank you.
Yes.
No problem, Bob.
So.
I would be happy to offer you anything in my workshop as a reward.
Clemency.
Really?
Ooh. How about this? Points at something that looks like a
You're in
ballpoint
his
pen.
workshop, but
No,
he can take you to his workshop.
Yeah. But we completed a task of the gods.
Yay! Win
so-
condition.
Yay!
That was fun.
So what are the? So can we just? I kind of. Do you have? What are the things in the workshop, or can we make them up? Okay,
He's
whatever.
got things like weapons, shields, swords, throne-like things.
A
various
dictation
statues.
machine?
H.G. Wells' time machine.
Nothing like that. Just things you would made out of
How
metal.
about a flying boat?
There's not a flying boat.
Oh,
He focuses more on weapons.
flying boats can be weapons.
Actually,
Given how long
does
you've
he have
been
a
married,
small
you might wanna
mechanical
look at
owl?
stuff at Eros' shop instead.
He gave me a potion already.
Well, you might want to talk to him
face to face
about a
with the
certain
Argonauts.
implement.
Marriages reach
Clash
a
of the
certain
Titans?
Clash of the
conclusion
Titans,
after
yeah.
so many years.
Energy
I was confusing my Harryhausen.
You wouldn't understand being an academic. Anyway, yeah, I guess Odysseus can get some weapon. Go on a new war of conquest. Hey, how about an armored Trojan horse? Instead of deceiving, we just roll through the city with like a.
So did you play some more Batman last night?
After you guys left, no, God, no. Never mind.
Is there a typewriter?
Yeah.
No! Oh my god!
How about a steam powered robot that can take dictation?
I already asked for that. She said.
Actually, I will ask for something else. That
How about
do you
an
have
owl?
some, do you have
mechanical owl?
You already covered.
I said yeah, mechanical owl's out. I know this is offhand, but do you have a robe that would make me less known, since you are good as hiding yourself?
Ow.
A robe to make you less known?
As I am a fugitive.
Ropes
Oh.
aren't made of metal.
This one is. Hephaestus
I can
invented
cast you this
chainmail.
mask, this very realistic mask.
That'll do. So,
Okay, I'll give you a mask.
Nice.
And time jump to Dumas.
What would Tiresias want? Mechanical eyes?
Yes.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm not that talented.
How about
Okay,
mechanical
Jordy.
glasses?
Hephaestus isn't that talented?
He made a crown out of star stuff.
Okay, I guess he could make you eyes.
He apparently
Or
can't
glasses.
make a
How about
typewriter.
glasses that he could
Star
made
eyes.
of crystal?
Kind of enchanted glass.
How about a self-writing stylus?
A self-writing stylus? Sure, okay.
Thank you.
Whatever.
All right.
J.K. Rowling.
You have successfully beat the DM into submission.
You can have your owl and your...
So I really like this, Richard. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
What other were there any encounters that we missed that we could have done that you were?
You could have spoken to Demeter and Persephone, and they would have told you firsthand that Persephone had it. You could have gone to Apollo. You could have gone to the Oracle and asked them, who stole it.
yeah.
I even had some rhyming little lines
Oh, my
what
God.
their answers would be.
Good
And you
job.
could have talked to Apollo.
She even had her uke out to play as a
Oh yeah,
liar.
it's my liar.
Oh wow.
It's
Wow, I feel like we kind of.
I'm so sorry. We can
You
believe
should
it.
do that and take us out.
Yeah. I should write up some more groups. Cool.
Yeah.
No, I had a lot of fun. In terms of feedback, the piety points were a good idea. I kind of maybe a handout with the description of what they could do, since they're a little different from Fate. If you run this again, would be helpful.
I do like the fact, especially if this were set up like a continuing adventures of these.
Oh yeah, this could be
characters.
totally a campaign.
Yeah, that basically these are set. These are the way that you set that up. These are all your group. Your group.
I can like
hiding.
grumpy old heroes.
Yeah,
Like,
that was a fun dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, change each favor into a big a big set piece thing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you've got a pretty serviceable, like, mid-length campaign.
Yeah.
No, this could be like
Yeah.
10 sessions.
But it was a great one, and I did like all the social aspect of this, having to figure out, you know what, we really can't you can't murder hobo your way out of this, so you have to
Yeah.
social your way out of it.
Well, the only fights I had set up were the lion, you could have gone after the boar,
The
or
Amazons.
Yeah.
Because the gods, it's not a good idea to go
Yeah.
try to
Weird.
fight them.
Well, we set up a cage match with a god anyway.
Did we do anything that you didn't expect or anything like that?
Well,
Probably.
the cage. You didn't actually have to do that. You could have just gone and talked to Six and convinced her to open. And so you kind of made things more elaborate than they really needed to be.
So we were players in an RPG.
Players in an RPG.
All right, fair enough.
RPG.
All right, that kind of sums up gaming in a nutshell. All right, we'll see you guys next time.